Hey everybody, welcome back to the stream. Big stuff happened last time. We finally have, well, I finally have affiliate status. That means subscriptions, whoa! Unfortunately, the emotes I submitted were not approved by Twitch yet. So we're gonna have to wait a while for those. The only one I really submitted is this one right here. Little chicken. It's ManokAdobo. He's giving a little salute, but also you could interpret it as a face palm because he's just palming so hard at my failure. I don't know. I wanted something pretty useful for the first emote. So anyway, how's everybody doing? I'm doing good. So it's been a while since I played this. 2 days really, but I had something to do yesterday. But that's good. That gives me a break before I have to start reading more dialogue. But anyway, I'm back to it, and I'm ready to figure out who the killer is. Who done it? So I heard that the optimum way to play this game is to actually have everything on hard difficulty. You did. But I didn't see a way to change that in the options menu, so we're kind of stuck with normal for now. Unless I find a way to... Well, I could have just replayed off stream, couldn't I have? Oh well. Lag? How'd there be lag? Am I dropping frames, or is it laggy on the stream? Celeste is here, what's up? Celeste is also here. We're continuing to play this game. Last time we left off, she's dead. Also, he's also dead. Alright, they're both dead. Everyone's caught up. So we're nearing the point in the game where we're gonna face our first class trial. That's exciting stuff. So now we're getting into the crux of it. Hifumi? Consciousness has crashed. Restarting now. Please wait a moment. Always with the generic geek banter. So how's everybody doing tonight? Doing good, I hope. Everyone have a good dinner? I didn't. I ate way too much crud for lunch. I went to a food truck called the Garbage Truck, and that's all you need to know. Food there is so trashy that they had to call it the Garbage Truck. My god, I feel so unhealthy right now. Huh? What's going on? Pay attention, man. I thought you were clairvoyant.
Hey.
Before we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about securing the crime scene. What do you mean? You're thinking of putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed.
Hey.
Yeah, but that also makes you suspect because you want to get there first. In that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick. Okay, then we can let Mondo look after the scene. Well, no. We can't just leave him there alone.
What?
What? Why the hell not?
Stop talking.
Isn't it obvious? If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. What? Fuck you!
So then.
Fine. And I'll stay here on guard duty as well. That way, there's no problem. Did I just give Sakura and Bakuga the same voice? That could be a problem. Two-player co-op based defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. I know, right? They're totally 5-star gacha characters. Since we won't be able to help investigate, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
But...
Hey, Nash is here. What's up? Affiliate hype. Apparently I have subscribers already. Because Nash and Justin jumped the gun and subscribed while I was off stream. Now people don't see my awesome subscriber notification that I had to whip up last night. I made like emotes last night. We have emotes now, guys. Except not really. Not quite. My emotes that I sent to Twitch did not get approved yet, but we do have these. If you have better Twitch TV, you can see the extra emotes I put up. So we have this Manoka Bullet, and we have Manoka Please. It's a dancing chicken. If you don't have the extension, you won't see it. I spent way too much time setting this up. I apologize if I'm geeking out over it a bit, but I don't want all that work to go to waste. Anyway, if you're on YouTube, you won't even care, so I'll just continue playing the game now. I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try. I have no context for what happened. Right, the faith is in us. Oh, who did I just talk to? I feel like I talked to everybody just now.
Huh? Don't fuck with...
Is this really happening? Screw that piece of shit bear!
What the heck?
I hate this. But still, we don't have a choice. We have to figure out who did it. Woods here. What's up? Hiya. Or else we're all dead. You're dead. Can I talk to you? I think she's dead. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you're even bothered to check. After those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on! Just wait a second! She's dead? Then that means...
What?
That means anything that's happened so far is for real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? I don't know if this is just an act, or if he really doesn't believe what's happening. Hell no! Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your problem?
You're just now accepting that? I know, right? Either you're really good at acting, or reality just hit you like a freight train. Celeste suspects Byakuya? Is it because he's too rich? Yeah, I can't trust those rich people. I'm losing track of who I've talked to already.
Oh.
So, you finally noticed.
What the crap?
Huh? Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received. And I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
Avonwood, thanks for the bit. I finally get those. Yay? Also, I set up that bit notification last night. I had a lot of setting up to do last night. I slept at like 3 a.m. trying to set this all up. He never has anything to say. Now he wants to talk. Huh. I guess that's true. Byakuya has been trying to avoid all this, and now he wants to control everything. Very suspect. Huh? What are you talking about? Go ahead. Take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
Ah.
What? She's right! Thanks for the other bit. Avonwood. Then could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. They're just now figuring out that she got killed in my room? Why did nobody think that weird? Like, the second that we all saw her dead, I thought people would all just accuse me immediately. Especially since I was, like, the first to find her body. You had 2 bits left, so you just used both? You know, for some reason, I also have 2 bits. I think everyone just got 2. You know, shave and a haircut, 2 bits. Hold on a second. You got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect that us to believe that? Just tell us the truth. The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it? Celeste suspects Celeste. Wait a minute, what? Now she switched to Toko as me, so everybody's a suspect. Everyone's guilty. When you watch a video, you get 2 bits. Interesting. Such a specific amount. Are we all done talking? We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation, then construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong...
So...
Well, do I really have to say anymore?
Actually...
I'd rather you didn't, no.
Goodbye.
Everyone pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out of the gym.
Goodbye.
I'll be going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it.
Yo.
Oh yeah, I'm on guard duty, huh? I'd better head to the scene of the crime. Ah, that's right.
Hey, damn it.
Let me just say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now, and what they're thinking is thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're fucking
they better not let me find him. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious. I will fuck them up. Alright, Mr. Cornhead. I believe you. Avonwood thinks they know who the killer is. Oh, don't tell me. We'll have a straw poll for that later. Celeste says the killer won't be some dumb to kill someone in their own dorm. Maybe Celeste turned it on you to get the heat off of her. Maybe. That is the strategy. With all these trapped in a room murder games. It actually occurred to me earlier today. What if there was a camera in the bathroom and Sayaka tried to destroy it for some privacy? Wouldn't that be just a pain? Monokuma is the one who killed her, and then Monokuma just started making us all doubt each other. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off. Oh, ran off together, huh? But, I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
Anyway...
We don't really have to do anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It was you!
Suspicious.
You saw it on the wall? Ah, well, look at the wall. We'll check that out of the wall in a bit. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Don't come any closer! Are you gonna kill me next?
So,
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet. That's true. We may as well at least check, just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. Well, it's a good thing that we're filled with Pepto-Bismol, apparently. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out. There's a bloody corpse on the floor right now. Why are you're exaggerating. Well, whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I better get going. It was me! I did it! Oh no! I shot her with bullet, but it was actually a knife. Celeste was thinking the bear did it and made it look like someone else did it. I was considering that, but I don't know if Monokuma actually follows his own rules or not. We'll see. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it was pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise, everyone will... Oh god.
Execution is... execution.
Commander Ruth, thanks for the follow.
Execution! Electric chair. Bzz, bzz, poison gas. Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane.
Oh, Monokuma does have to follow the rules. You have played all the games, you know. Alright, that makes sense. So, I've noticed that so far this game is pretty good at, like, having consistent rules. And instead of just, like, throwing curveballs at you left and right. That's something that the Ace Attorney series started doing after a while. It's refreshing to get back to, like, actual logic. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka? It was me. Investigate, dead body. You guys haven't cleaned that up yet? It's kinda stinking out the place. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Maizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, Judge. That autopsy report is out of date. Here's a new one. Edgeworth. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed! Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. Truth Bullets? Bullet! Truth Bullet! Oh, spoilers in chat. Be careful with those. I'm not gonna read that out loud, but in the future, please be careful with spoilers. Ah, no way! I seriously don't want to die here!
Help me!
I'm begging you! God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of Space, King Neptune, help me! He would believe in all of those, wouldn't he? I don't care who it is, just get me out of here! Hiro doesn't seem to be prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. That's your first warning, be careful. Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? Oh, wait, that's me. Aren't you going to go help investigate, Chihiro? But I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her. Okay. You still dead? I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. Blah 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 blah. Oh, okay. You guys wait here with the body, I guess. Alright, bye. So one thing that stood out to me when I just went back inside the gym. One thing that stood out to me when I was playing last time, when we were looking at Sayaka's dead body, the text was like, "This isn't some kind of comic book, she really is dead." I don't know if that makes me less or more sure that she's actually dead. I remember thinking that when I read that. I'm like, is it because they're expecting me to think that there's a trick here? Don't quite know yet. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime. My room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Oh, going straight there. Yeah, there's kind of a dead body in my room. I don't think people will let me sleep in there. I guess I'm taking over Sayaka's room for now. I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse still was. I'd better examine the state of my room a little better. That might reveal something new. Alright, so first thing, what's up with this? There's scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Does that say something? Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. Wait. That would not have been possible. We know that's not possible because the rooms are soundproof. Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. I wish my room was like that. It would make streaming way easier. Well, perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Evidence of a struggle has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your notebook. Evidence added to the court record. Is my toolset still here? Yeah, it is. Toolkit's still inside the drawer. I don't see evidence it has been used at all. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine. I wouldn't have any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this.
Yo.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo.
What?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, right?
What?
Not just me.
What?
No one's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday.
By the way,
None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, why the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the Truth Bullet section. That is important, apparently. Just like Phoenix Wright, if anything is in the court record, it's important. Anything at all. Surveillance camera. Alright, sword. So, I think whoever's suspect should be whoever's hands are covered up, because they have the means to hide their hands. Like, I think Sakura has the arm bandages, and, let's see. And, Kyoko has her gloves. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself until now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. Yeah, the handle especially is missing a lot of its coating. Remember, the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit. Nice! Alright, alright. So if there's... Okay, that's a little bit of a flaw in the writing. They said that the sword wasn't... It was actually a replica, and the blade wasn't actually sharp enough to be used as a weapon. If they just looked at the blade now, that's an inconsistency. Disapicity. Contradiction! This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Blah 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 blah. Same thing. There are scratches on the sheath. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? It must have been made with something sharp. Even if someone used the sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. If you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It'd slide off in the middle of the fight. Why are there scratches on the sheath? I guess Sayaka used it to defend herself? Against the knife? Sheath has been added. Wow, if only anyone had a fingerprint kit, that would really help. You can dust the knife. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it. There must be my room key, if I remember correctly. I'm kind of speeding through the investigation text because it's all kind of stuff you can just observe, honestly. Ah, that's right. We have to trade keys. Flashback, flashback, flashback. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. Also, I gotta say, this investigation music is kind of a banger. Ah, yeah. I especially like that hi-hat. Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time, but if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. Don't open your door for anyone. That's what I'm wondering. If she has the key, she doesn't let anybody in. Was it Monokuma? After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it, or opened it for any reason. Maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms, and with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone to walking around, she couldn't have dropped it. How did the killer... No, she wasn't supposed to open the door for anyone. The door's open, so the murder had to have happened while she went to the bathroom? She was the only one besides me who knew how to open the door. And Monokuma. Again! Monokuma knows how to open the door. He would know. Look at those. Let's talk to Kyoko. Maybe someone was already in the room. Ooh, that's a good point. And then they would also know how to open the door. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Those are her knees. I thought that was something else. That is a very uncomfortable pose.
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. I do see the door is off its hinge. Oh, maybe they forced the door open? I should look around here first. I can check other spots later. Ah, it looks like stories in there. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body, I mean. There's a trash room here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a bitch!
That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're fucking dead.
So if I ever find the son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in! What if it was a girl that did it? He has no words.
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. Ha! Not so loud now, are you? Is that blood or a shadow? No, it's just a shadow. If they were already in the room, they would know how to open the door. Yeah. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too?
Hey.
I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I'll follow your lead. I see. Understood. Notebook? Notepad's still here, but I don't think it's relevant. Bed. There are gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Lint. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Someone used the lint roller to gather up the gold dust, I wonder. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean up a little? Oh, the second anybody comes up with a rational explanation for something being weird, clearly that's important. Can I go in here yet? Ah, okay. Nothing else is... I don't see anything else weird. Trash can? Table? Oh, scratches on the floor. There are scratches and gouges on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? It looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Our rooms are completely soundproof, remember? Perhaps this was never... Oh, God. Is there a way to, like, skip everything? Auto skip? No. I should check the room. Monitors? No, not you.
By the way.
Yep.
You son of a bitch. Shit. You're fucking... Yo.
Oh boy. What else have I not interacted with yet, I wonder? Oh, the stand, probably. It's the display stendo the storage was on. Is that all I needed? What haven't I checked? Check the drawers. Check the scratches. Check the stand. I'm actually not sure what I haven't checked. If anybody can think of anything. It was this plant, clearly. Pretty sure I've checked everything. Maybe I talked to someone again?
Hey.
What are you? Isn't it all? I'm certain.
Did you lose a...
She's searching. Do I help her search?
Listen.
Are you a clean... Oh, something new. Are you a clean freak? Huh? No, I don't think so, but what? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey.
Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. What do you mean?
So...
I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and there's not a speck of dust. I didn't find one single strand of hair.
Indeed.
Really? Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair on it. Somebody used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, somebody other than you and came in and scrubbed your room clean. What, before or after the murder? Sayaka or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Nice! Lint roller! My room cleanliness has been added. Oh, interesting things. The bathroom, and then the other side of the door is a negative image. Somebody should get that developed. No! I can't let it get to me! I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her... her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. All the regular symptoms of watching a Twitch stream by ManokAdobo. But I can't hesitate now. But why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I hate to uncover the truth. I had to find out what happened. Look behind her body. I did notice that there seemed to be letters there. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Oh, somebody should clean the shower. I just turn on the water and just like destroy all the evidence by washing it all away. The water for the shower gets turned off at nighttime. That is true. Is there any reason you just thought of that just now? There's a toilet. Doesn't seem to actually be hooked up to any plumbing. One of them fancy Japanese toilets with a bidet. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her. And there I saw... Leon? Flip your screen upside down. No, I can read upside down just fine. It was Leon S. Kennedy from Resident Evil 2! He did it! Numbers? No, that obviously says Leon. Numbers would not be that angular. Written in blood were the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? It was Leon S. Kennedy. He thought he was a zombie. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but... Now's not the time to think like that. Now's not the time to be dead. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It's a kitchen knife. There were knives in the kitchen. I wanted to take one. Leon's the baseball dude with like the hair. He looks like a lion. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Oh yeah. Swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there where her wrist is all swollen, there's something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is there's blood on her left index finger, but that's it. Before she died, she wrote the killer's name in blood. That's what I was thinking if I was Detective Gumshoe. The palms of both of her hands are totally spotless, so how come earlier left... Makoto, are you really that dense? Or have you never played a Phoenix Wright game before? Oh, this is gonna be interesting. This is gonna be interesting knowing how Phoenix Wright games go. One of the reasons I want to play this game is because I wanted to see how those two games differ in the way they come about with logic and problem solving. Why would he kill her? I mean, the unified motive is to get out, but... I want to think to what he's been saying. I guess he hasn't been that surprised. The stab wound in their stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier. I mean, how could her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? Somebody could just break it. It's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. I did not suspect him at all, yeah. He's smarter than he looks if he really did it. It could also be framed. Well, the fact that Makoto is not immediately figuring out that this says Leon means that that's a point we're gonna have to bring up manually. That's a problem with the Phoenix Wright game. Sometimes you figure out something way ahead of time just because it strikes you as obvious. Some sort of sharp object has been thrust into your stomach. Is there like an auto skip on, like a really fast one? What haven't I looked at? There's blood. Oh god, that is what I checked. Damn it. Oh, please. Oh, there we go. Control. That's the button I was looking for. If I look at... Oh, I should just do that. The other thing I'm thinking of... Why wouldn't the killer just use the shower to wash away any blood? Especially when she was writing on the wall. So, potentially the killer wanted this to be seen? Or again, I'm overthinking it, and we haven't gotten that twisty in the story yet. I'm coming at this with the mindset of someone who's played Phoenix Wright before. I guess there's nothing else in here.
It would seem...
Bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. You mean the very obviously word letters. I could tell that was an L and an E upside down before we even examined it. Oh yeah, if the murder happened at night, then the water was off. That's true. At least that oh, she's already talking. Oh, auto! How do I turn that off? Didn't realize it was automatically going. I'd never seen something written in blood before. It was really a finer message. It's as if she wrote it with life itself. Ah, how symbolic. She wrote it with blood.
Right.
You often talk like an aspiring poet. No, just like a visual novel protagonist. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? What do the numbers mean, Mason? 11037. I have no idea what they could possibly mean.
So...
It was really obvious that there was supposed to be a line in between the two ones. The way she wrote the numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. Why is it upside down, though? I wonder. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. Oh, that answers my question, actually. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well...
Think about it. Oh, okay, they're now just figuring that out. You're not gonna tell me? You need to uncover the very obvious mystery of this case yourself. She might have died before she could connect the line. I don't know about you, but that's not how I run in. I run in one fell swoop. Otherwise the case will end, and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. I'm beginning to think she's the ultimate detective. Which would be very, very interesting in a game about solving mysteries. Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means, but honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate programmer? Hey! I find that offensive for some reason.
Makoto.
There's only one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
Gets stuck. Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Nice!
Correct.
So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. The doorknob?
That's right.
You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Oh, it is broken! Doorknob. What is this? What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Just somebody didn't know how to open it, I bet. Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. So one of the guys, like Leon? Not time to ask about Leon's toolkit, I guess. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they were trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? Stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently, struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a second.
I have just one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this. Maybe she's the ultimate dead person fetishist? Forget I said that.
I see.
And that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
Well, see you later. I like how she has a dedicated sprite to turning around and leaving. As if forgetting I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. Yes, so much evidence. I still don't understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once-over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see for myself what was in that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there are some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks. They'll even talk to me, that is. Oh, they'll talk to me. I have ways to make them talk.
By the way,
You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. Oh, you're ready. Yeah. Nothing new from you, I guess. I can't talk today. How about you, Sakura?
Hey.
Alright, let's see what else is here. You! Don't look at me with that face. I know you did it. My character is very short. I only come up to his stomach.
Seems like...
Yeah, the knife... I'm pretty sure the knife came from the kitchen. Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? He doesn't know. Wait, what? What? Wait a minute. Our rooms switch nameplates. Does it happen automatically? That's interesting. Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Leon did it! Leon's guilty! Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it! The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched? All that effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. Why would anyone do that? Dorm nameplates has been added. You! Sylvian's here. Hi, what's up? Hey, Moobot's here. Good to know that thing I set up is working. Just so you know, everybody, if you're just joining in, I added better Twitch TV emotes. We got two right now. We got Manoka Please and Manoka Bullet. And I have a feeling that Bullet will come into very much relevancy with this game. With all these truth bullets I'm getting. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Mizono doing in your room? Let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Jeez, the nerve of some people. Let's check the trash room before we head over to the kitchen. Sylvian's doing good. He got woken up by a thunderstorm though. Oof. In a way, I'm glad that I don't really get thunderstorms over here in Southern California. I live in Los Angeles. Yep, City of the Angels. But because of that, we're in a drought still, I think? I don't know, it's been so long since we got any significant rain. Well, You gotta stop doing that.
It's the end of the line. The trash room. This is where all the trash in the schools eventually winds up. How do you get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further.
Oh, how do you get this gate open?
No. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in.
Cleaning duty? Is that a thing we have on rotation?
No, you can't go any further.
No entry beyond this point.
Wait, you said that. Who's on cleaning duty then?
No, you can't go any further.
Alright, this... I think this Monokuma's broken. Can somebody get a Monokuma repairman in here? This is stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further.
Alright, I get it. There's cleaning duty, huh? I can still examine things. Looks like a switch. What it does, I don't know. There's a trap door here. There's a hatch on the floor. Door won't budge, it must be locked. With a really flat padlock. You didn't know people had cleaning duties. Yeah, me neither. You would think they would tell us that. What the hell do they want from us? A surveillance camera. A surveillance camera. Tasty. Can I go in here? You really like the investigation theme? Yeah, it was mentioned before. It's a real banger. If you guys have Better Twitch TV, I added a chicken dancing emote. Better Twitch TV is an extension for your browser that lets you see extra emotes that my channel usually doesn't have. And you get to use them without subscribing. Pretty cool. I'm pretty much just plugging that extension because I worked hard on those emotes last night. I made like 5 emotes last night. And like, only 2 of them are actually usable right now because Twitch did not approve the other ones. Well, the regular ones. Ina, what are you doing here? Ina, are you investigating the dining hall? Oh no, I'm just taking a break actually. I've been taking a break since we just started. This is all a first for me, you know? I don't have the first clue what I should be doing. I know what you mean. And I don't know why, but being in the dining hall helps me keep calm. So I know I shouldn't, but I've been just kind of hanging around in here. To tell the truth, I was doing the same thing last night when Sayaka was killed. You got a YouTube channel with 63 subs. Oh, good, pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm jelly. Although somehow I have subs, even though I haven't been doing anything particularly special with my channel. I've kind of just been uploading stream archives there just because. Hey look, a missing knife. I wonder what that means. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning? No, I've been looking at this knife set. I even counted out yesterday that were 6 of them. Better see if anyone else here knows about it. Yeah, I am smarter than Makoto. He is very clearly the average, ultimate average. He is not the special. He is not the master builder. Anything new with vegetables? Nope, nothing new with vegetables. Hey, the security camera would have seen somebody getting the knife, wouldn't they? Marble meats, salted meats. Now's not the time to be thinking about food. It's always the time to be thinking about food. I wonder. What else haven't I seen yet? There's an exclamation point in the dining hall. I wonder if that's important. Oh, I get it. Something's gonna happen when I leave. You upload game shows. Oh, that's neat. I remember I used to watch game shows a lot with my grandma, back when she was living with my family. She didn't really speak that much English, but she still enjoyed the games. Hey, so, did you notice that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange, a knife just suddenly disappearing like that, and appearing inside Sayaka's abdomen. So, it wasn't missing from the beginning.
That's right.
Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row.
And when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to go get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. When I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure, you can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. Yeah. But then she would also have to have seen whoever did take it. Which also means her testimony would not be that great.
Hey, by the way,
I'm also, is it weird that I'm kind of glad that 2 of the girls died? That way I can do less girl voices. That's pretty bad.
did you really kill Sayaka?
What? Of course not, I would never. Yeah, do you really think I murdered her?
I mean,
Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, 2 people are becoming good friends, then one killing the other? It's a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
Makoto has not even... He doesn't even try to refute that. I don't know about you guys, but I would think Makoto's suspicious after him clearly not being able to diffuse responsibility. Am I able to go back inside here? Yes, I am. Yeah, how did she not see who went in the kitchen? Wood's making Legend of the Hidden Temple right now. Oh, that's actually pretty good. I remember when my 2nd year of college, our dorm had like themes for... had themes for each floor. My floor's theme was Legends of the Hidden Temple. I was apparently on the Blue Barracuda team. It was just assigned to me. But I rocked that team like a boss. I think we even got shirts, but I lost mine. Can't let myself get depressed over Sayaka. Oh, really? A sewing kit and the organ map, no useful clues. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD. If the culprit spent that long doing the murder, it makes sense. I've already lost context on what you're responding to. Becca got really upset. What did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. Ah, no. I guess there's nothing else to see in here, necessarily. Yeah. You always went for the purple parrots? I actually used to like the silver... I don't remember what the silver was. Bakaruda. Bakarashino. Also, the dining hall gets locked at nighttime, so it couldn't have been that late when the killer got the knife. Anyone in here? I like how everything pops up like a diorama. I bet you could buy those. What's up, suspicious girl? Toko, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? That's very specific.
Cleaning duty?
what's your
Silver
problem?
snakes, yes.
Like I know anything about that! Taka's the one who cares about stupid organizational stuff like that.
Alright, sure. Guessing there's nothing important, but I should still check. Just in case something will give me hint coins. Ooh. Not hint coins, gacha coins. Up. Anybody in here? Hello. No one's in here. No one's in here at all. Nope. I'm just doing a very, very thorough sweep. I can't miss an inch. Imagine like going down the hallway and just seeing Taka just at the other end staring at you like that. That's kind of creepy, actually. What is this? That's the AV room. I can go watch the DVD in there. Cleaning duty, huh? I just realized I haven't said a single of his voice lines ever since this session started. As a matter of fact, Monokuma came and talked to me yesterday morning. Really?
Listen to me!
He probably realized I was basically in charge, so he decided to talk to me directly. The topic of conversation was assigning cleaning duty. Oh, so you're on cleaning duty now.
That's wrong!
Actually, no. Okay, then who is? Ifumi was also there when we had this conversation. He volunteered right away, so I let him have it. So he's on cleaning duty then.
Count on it!
Indeed, but we'll swap out on a weekly basis. I'm sure you'll be up before too long. How do you know what day of the week it is? And when the time comes, I'll be counting on you. Interesting that Hifumi's on cleaning duty. And he's the one that was clearly telling me not to go into the trash room. If it's that important, who knows? Nothing seems to be new in here. I should get something. Yeah, just totally delay my investigation to get some gachas. This is very Japanese. I remember when I went to Japan, I pretty much stopped at every set of gachas I saw. They were just everywhere. In the airport. What is that? Like in the airport, in like freaking like business buildings. It is amazing. I got a ring. Rolling is very important. It's a way of life. Oh, Japan's culture. This is what it's come to. Donuts! Mmm, donuts. Chances are still pretty high for not a repeat. I'll keep going till I get a repeat. Actually, I have only one coin left. I really hope this is the only thing you use coins for. Is that a Coca-Cola? You can't do that. I'm not sponsored by Coca-Cola. At least not yet. I'm not gonna do it for free. Yes. Okay. That's the map. There's a room in here. I could have told you that. There's the entrance. Alright, Celeste, what do you got? What's your story? What's your alibi? Hey, Celeste, do you know anything about this cleaning duty stuff?
Huh?
Hashtag not sponsored.
Cleaning duty? What is that? Honestly, I have no idea. Maybe you should ask Taka. Or someone else. Anyone but me, really.
A likely story. Looks like some kind of mailbox, but there's nothing in it. It's not gonna help me solve the case. Alright, alright. I think that's all that's left to check is the gym. And the AV room. Oh, that's where it came from. There's a Monokuma room? What? Oh, that's not right. Rattle, rattle. Door won't budge. Must be locked. Why is there a Monokuma room? Oh, that must be the trial room. I get it. I get it. I get it. Let's go. Celeste is just acting fake. She is the ultimate gambler. If there's anyone here I don't trust the most, it's definitely Celeste. And also the character in the game named Celeste. Just kidding. Because she's the ultimate gambler, so she knows. Taka, Leon, Aoi, and Hiro are suspects. Well, I know for sure Leon is like the ultimate suspect right now, I guess. I'm not sure how much credit I should be giving the game on if I should be expecting to be one step ahead or not. So basically right now I could be one step ahead or not. It's very ambiguous. Right, this is the door. I don't know why, but I keep assuming that's the door I came in from. This is still here. Somebody clean this up. Moobot says my channel, yeah. Everyone's a suspect. Except the detective because of Knox's laws. I don't get the reference, but... Oh, you mean me? No, I peg myself. Clearly, I am the killer. Would I do that? Would my character do that? If, like, for some reason he blacked out and... or got hypnotized and did the crime? Would he, like, fess up? I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. Okay, I'll read all this already. He really just did not clean this up. Does this school not have a janitor? Actually, Hifumi's on trash duties. Somebody come pick this up. I probably have more subs? No, my YouTube channel is kind of stagnant. It's interesting, because sometimes I play games and put a video the day they come out, and they get a fair amount of views. I did the Pokemon Gold beta, and that got like over 100. Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I could ask you something.
Huh?
Oh, what is it?
Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Well, I know for sure that they're not hexadecimal. Well, they could be, but they're probably not.
Sorry, no.
Hiro slowly shook her head.
I'm
sorry, I just don't know.
Oh, okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she doesn't know. Or maybe she knows more than she's letting on! Fumi's probably too scared to clean the dead body up. Probably. I really have no feel for that guy's personality. Feels like everybody has a personality except Hifumi. Ah, no way. I seriously don't want to die here.
Help me!
Oh, you still are saying the same thing since the very first part of this session. Alright, let's fast travel. Maybe that'll be faster. Oh, I have to use this? Come on, let's go. Alright, to the AV room. Let's go watch that DVD. Let's see. Do I want to know what's on Sayaka's DVD? Guess I kind of have to. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw in the garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. Push play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... Oh, right, because her idol group is like her family to her. She doesn't really have parents. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was a face I recognized all too well. This is just the stock art they've been using for her pop group the whole time. Sayaka. She was there along with the friend she had said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. You sub to my YouTube channel, Avonwood? Oh, thanks. I'm not sure what that gets me, since I need like 1,000 subscribers to do anything meaningful on YouTube. Holy crud, that's way harder than Twitch. My friends, Nash and Peter run a channel called Whiff Gaming. They don't even have 1,000 yet, and they've been doing this for like almost more than a year now. Haha. I might have set that command up so I could easily plug their channel. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd. So full of life. Seeing that image made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then... that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers.
Sayaka Maizono,
God.
the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for a world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But
then... suddenly the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. Uh-huh. Oh my god. I guess that makes sense. That's pretty much what he did for my video, so that I guess he just did the same for everybody. You've been going for 2 years and only got 63? What the heck? There's gotta be a niche for what you're doing. Well, I guess you don't get as much publicity. My friends at Whiff Gaming kinda got really lucky. One day, they played games from a game jam. And you might be familiar with one. They played Baldi's Basics in Education and Learning. They played it before it got big, so that really set them on a path for tons of subs. Well, YouTube subs. It was amazing. That's the only video of theirs that's over 80,000 views, and everything else is just like a couple hundred. It's amazing. Oh yeah, the singers are dead. Yeah, that happened. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, what was now in ruins. What I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls, who had all simply collapsed. Oh my.
This ultra-successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight.
But why though?
For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to.
Wait, how would that make her want to leave though?
So here's the billion-dollar question. What, oh what, could have caused the group to go to pieces?
The point of Monokuma making these videos was he wants them to be motivated to leave. But this, if anything, this would make her want to kill herself? Maybe it was suicide. One of them is dabbing. No, that's not a dab. No, she's just, sneezing. Look for the answer after graduation. Alright, it said that on mine. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really happened, everyone on the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? Right? At this point, I can't believe that these are real, because like the news would be all over that. Everyone still has their DVD, huh? Okay, I think I've seen everything. DVD player. I've already watched Sayaka's DVD. There's nothing left for me to do here. Alright. I mean, I kind of don't feel good that I've already figured out what the 11307 means. That it means, Leon. Like, is that gonna be a big twist, but I already know it? Don't answer that question, I'm just, thinking. Also, I wonder what is there left to do? I kind of thought the story would auto-progress once I saw the video. Let me check the map, see who's out there. Yeah, what if she tried to commit suicide? That's an interesting question. Wait, there's still something in the AV room? What? Did I not see everything in there? Maybe the screen? Oh, I looked at the screen, didn't I? I can't waste time worrying about these monitors. I'll just erase it from my memory. Camera? Monocam. I need to get everyone's alibi. True. I keep accidentally pressing my shortcut to bring up the Steam interface. I'm playing this on PC. Good thing it doesn't show up on stream. No, what? I meant to bring up the menu. What if she locked herself inside the bathroom? Leon tried to break the door in to get her in for help. Yeah, maybe Leon was trying to get her to not commit suicide. That is a theory. Maybe she killed herself and tried to frame Leon. I wonder what the good that would do, though. Maybe just, like, throw everyone into chaos? Because, like, the thing is, if you kill someone and then don't get caught, you get to go free. If the trial goes on and they get it wrong, then everyone else dies. But if everyone's dead, well, if she killed herself, that would make her the killer of herself, and that means she's dead. That means everyone would just die. Is she that spiteful that she wants all of us to just die? No one's in here. Why haven't I not talked to you yet? I can examine each washing machine. It's a washing machine. Washing machine that has nothing to do with this case. Well, who knows? Maybe it does. Oh right, I can talk to Hifumi now that I know that he's on trash duty. Probably important. It's a bit confusing where I can and can't fast travel. You! I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty.
Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started.
Since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room?
Here we go! Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it into the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. We're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually, you'll be in charge.
Very strange.
Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and the only person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going through all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time, so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So in other words,
actually. Anyone who kills a fellow student when become black will graduate.
so that's it.
That must be why. Why? So you can't, like, escape out the trash chute? If anyone could go in and out of the trash chute whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. Well, the thrill would disappear, and things would become boring. Oh yeah, we're on the same page. I mean, what? That's terrible. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Hey, fatty. Hey, no shame here. I don't know. Why do you want the cleaning duty gig anyway?
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
Liar. I know why you did it.
Is it?
You want to dig through all the girls' trash, looking for, and poking around at it.
There's no way
What are you
to think
talking about?
this in a common sense kind of way.
All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
Ah, he's really a fan of the gorillas. No, I know what he's talking about. Is that really an attitude in Japan? Well, actually, what am I talking about? There's that one dude who married his Nintendo DS game dating simulator. Of course that is an attitude in Japan. Jeez. Celeste is starting to think that Monokuma convinced her to kill herself and frame Leon to have someone killed. Maybe she had like an entire deal with Monokuma. Like, what if I pretended to kill myself and then like frame someone else? Does that count as me killing myself and not getting caught? If that's true, then that's an interesting twist right off the bat. There's all kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to... I would never get tired of 2D. Oh my god. Stop breathing so heavily, man. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily chose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing on them. Disposing of it. Yeah, she's a good pick. What? Blub 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 blub.
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to...
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet.
Stop talking in RPG terms. I have trouble figuring out whether or not you're supposed to be that cringy or if it's just localization.
I mean, you haven't helped me recover from a past trauma, or save a village, or beat a boss.
No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
You
Oh,
got it.
okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down to the trash room. Man, this guy is gonna taint my image of the name Hifumi. Because before this, I could only think of Hifumi from Persona 5.
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They said he killed his wife. He learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, they said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out.
Alright, he's a fanfic writer. Whatever. Please, just hurry up.
Da-da-da-da-da.
He is very eager to help me. I don't know why. It's very odd. I don't know if I can call it suspicious, just because he seems like an odd person.
Okie dokie, leave it to me.
Ifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. Then,
Mr. Naegi.
However, Mr. Nagy,
Without a doubt.
surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along.
why would you not think of this before you let me in? You could just have a simple mind. That's what I was thinking. I don't know who to trust, who's pretending to be stupid or not. I'll figure it out soon enough. No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind.
Wait, maybe a parallel world. His eyes, they're like threes. Or E's. Whatever. Let's just hurry up and keep looking. I don't know what's going on in your head, man, but... Oh, it's a sleeve? Is that Celeste's sleeve? Why is a sleeve like this? Looks like a burnt piece of something. White piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? That is the appropriate reaction, Makoto. What's this? These are what Nox's laws are? The 10 rules of Golden Age detective fiction. Ah! I don't look at enough mystery stories to have known about this before. The 10 rules of Golden Age detective fiction. The criminal must be someone mentioned in the early part of the story, but must not be anyone whose thoughts the reader has been allowed to follow. All supernatural or preternatural agencies are ruled out as a matter of course. Supernatural, there's a typo in here. Not more than one secret room or passage allowable. No hitherto undiscovered poisons may be used, nor any appliance which will need a long scientific explanation at the end. I can tell a lot of these are already broken by anime and video games. There are tons of animes I can think about that love over-explaining science to explain how things happen. What is this? Rule number 5? No Chinaman must figure in the story? I don't know if I should be offended by that. What does that mean? What is that supposed to mean? Does it mean no foreigners? I don't get it. Which one of these rules was supposed to be broken again? Something about the detective not being the killer? Oh yes. The detective himself must not himself commit the crime. Blah 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 blah. Just looking at all of these rules, I can think of one game that breaks at least 5 of them. And it might be by David Cage. If you know what I'm talking about, you already know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. Now that I look at it, it's definitely something. There's definitely blood on the cuff, which means That's all. This is all that's left of some of the evidence that killer destroyed. But there are a lot of people here with white button-up shirts. Yeah, I was thinking about that when I saw the sleeve. A lot of people are wearing white shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt shirt piece has been added to the truth. The truth. I wonder how many of us actually brought extra clothes. I guess there are dorms, so we probably would have expected to stay here a while. There are no closets in our rooms, though. There are shards of broken glass shattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like it used to be some kind of glass ball, just big enough to be the just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. This is why I don't read so fast.
Perhaps.
Yeah! Is that?
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a
Dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. These aren't the Dragon Balls.
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see in any big city street corner.
I didn't think that would come up again.
Gaze into it, and it will show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on that quest to find that one guy.
Ifumi, stop making references I don't understand. It's clearly not helping me think of you as a better person. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? I can't think of anyone off the top of my head. There's only one person it could be. Who? It should still be in the gym? Oh, because it's a crystal ball? I mean, I guess. We haven't seen him use a crystal ball. Mr. Ultimate Clairvoyant. We'll see about that. Oh, it straight up says a crystal ball. I guess it is one then. Afro dude is suspect. I don't know if you can really call it an afro. It's more like gelled up dreadlocks. Sticking up out everywhere. A green button and a yellow button. There's supposed to be a green button and a yellow button? They look the same to me. Wow, this is the worst shade of yellow they could have picked. There's no doubt they related to the big mechanism. But what's in the incinerator? Is it the key to the summoning room? Wait, the wrong game. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. In the context of those rules, Chinaman specifically means a character added just to show racism. I guess that makes sense. I hope that's the real reason, and it's not that these rules are just so old that they're racist. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate, and it's on right now!
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of that incinerator?
Yes, indeed.
It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so you make sure to learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned the incinerator on! Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Fumi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh? The fairy?
No, you said that last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes! About that, there can be no mistake. If I got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has a key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yes.
Yeah, he's not the most sharp tool in the shed. Somebody once told him. I mean, somebody was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how's that possible? How indeed. I think I have everything in this room.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and the glass shards and burnt clothes weren't off.
Completely unforgivable.
What does it mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
That's it. I'm sure of it.
Makoto is looking more and more guilty. Maybe I did do it. David Cage?
Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one.
Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. Alright. Alright, let us leave this place swiftly then. Do you have anything more to say though?
Hey, Mr. Nagy, you seem a little bit down.
Really?
If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime.
Come on.
I've got all kinds of smut.
Stuff that might help you cheer you up.
No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, you mean Monokuma? Monokuma's looking more suspicious. Could be. I mean, considering the circumstances to the death, like how it's in the it's in the bathroom that nobody knows how to open. Well, no, we got an explanation for that, so maybe not. It could have been fake suicide and Monokuma was an accomplice to help that happen. Like maybe he liked the idea that she was proposing so much that he helped her do it. Anyway, who do I still need to talk to? Trash room, back his room, Makoto's room. Right, I need to go back to the gym to ask about the crystal ball. I remember things sometimes. That's not how you get there. It's a good thing they block off extra areas before I need to go there. That way it doesn't get too overwhelming. Go, 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 go. Gotta go fast. Yeah, gotta go fast. Sonic speed. The last current theory is that it's a suicide and Monokuma is making it seem like a murder. Quite possibly. We'll put that on the table. We'll see what happens. This door keeps confusing me. Keep thinking it's the door I came in on. Okay, every time I come in here and see these guys just like standing over the corpse, I'm like, are you guys okay with that just being there? It's gotta smell horrible by now. What do you think she smells like? Asking for a friend. Okay, that meme is pretty gross. Hey, Hiro, can I ask you something? No. I gotta get out of here. Gotta get out now. I got enough. Gotta break free. Definitely gotta get free. Definitely gotta break free. Huh? Makoto, what are you doing here? What? Hey, does this look familiar? Ah! That's my crystal ball! But it's all smashed, what the hell?
What the heck?
I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed. He said it was unbreakable. So how did it break?
What?
Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Did that guy just totally dupe me? He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon? How could it have belonged to all of them? He said whoever controlled that crystal ball controlled the world. Was that seriously all BS? Let's put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Someone must have come by and snatched it. You left it in the laundry room? That means anyone could have found it and taken it. So what if Leon was the killer and then tried to frame Hiro? Also, he does have a white sleeve, and his shirt is rolled up. What if he did it? It feels really weird that only suddenly now evidence is pointing to him. But one possible thing, he could have done it. He had to cut off a piece of his shirt, and now he's rolled it up to make sure nobody thinks his shirt is missing apart. That's assuming that nobody brought extra clothes. Thanks, Hiro. That's all I wanted to know. Sure. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years. For the rates he charges, that's a lot. Can't maybe be out like a million. A million yen! That's like $10,000. Or something like that. I don't know, divide by 100 somewhere. That's pretty cheap actually, I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Yeah, I don't trust this guy's intelligence that much anymore. Is it time for the trial?
I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's
Sure.
time for the long-awaited
Time for bullet.
class trial! Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings.
The
Please
Monokuma
go through
room.
the red door on the first floor of the school.
Yep, that's the one.
See you soon!
Bullet. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go, Nevermore. No, where I have to go. For Sayaka! Oh god. Yo, who turned off the music? We're going, I guess. Alright. Oh, it's over here. Oh, okay. I'm going. I'm gonna save real quick. Just real quick right here, right now. It's happening. It's gonna happen. We're gonna figure out who did it. Whoa! How'd everyone fit in here? You're late, Makoto! We've all been waiting for you!
I bet you were afraid you'd be discovered as the murderer you are.
Listen to me!
Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can reveal the details of Makoto's crime. So they are really convinced I did it, but it is not in their best interest to blame the wrong person, really. If they blame the wrong person, everyone dies. I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all too well. But then who is the killer? The one who murdered Sayaka. Is it really one of us? Oh boy.
Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom,
Oh, is it underground?
where all your fate will be decided.
Dun dun dun.
I'll meet you all down there. I'll be waiting.
I like when Monokuma's talking. That means I get to take a water break. Oh good, I actually do have to talk to everyone. That's gonna be great. Alright, Mr. Suspect. Well, I did my job. I'm counting on the rest of you from here on out. Yeah, your job of killing Sayaka. If this were Ace Attorney, then it would probably be Leon. But I don't know yet. I don't know.
What?
Whoever stuck us in here even took the time to set up a goddamn courtroom, huh? Oh, he knew. He was prepared.
Impossible.
Damn. We really gotta go through with this class trial thing, huh?
You know?
If you want to confess, I guess now is the time to do it. I'm telling you, I didn't do it. Everyone's like slightly flat.
Hey,
There's no point in standing around here. Settle your resolve and step into the future. That is not how people talk. Dot dot dot. Let's get started. What are you? Ultimate, what are you?
Got it!
Relax! I haven't decided 100% that you're the culprit just yet. Instills me with such confidence, Taka. Maybe, but you're obviously leaning that way. I don't say he's leaning very much. He's standing perfectly straight.
I'm sorry.
Sorry. In the end, I wasn't able to do any looking around or anything. Is this really how Sayaka would want us to find out who killed her?
I didn't do it. I did not hit her. I did not. Oh, hi, Mark. No, I have never actually watched The Room, but I have watched The Disaster Artist. That's kind of like watching a making of documentary before watching. Well, it kind of is a making of documentary, isn't it? Did not.
What the heck?
I can't help but wonder what whoever killed Sayaka's feeling right now. Well, did you find anything that might actually prove your innocence? Being so insistent even though you obviously killed her? Very impressive. So, the school basement has become the darkened stage.
We're all here to bear witness to Mr. Naegi's final curtain call.
I didn't do it.
Well then, the time has finally come. Are you ready?
Celeste is looking for everyone that has a button-up white shirt. Ah. Well, Celeste actually doesn't. That's not gonna get confusing at all. For some reason, I thought she did. It just looked too poofy. So, Leon has his jacket thing, which could have a button on it, but now I'm not quite sure.
You know what I mean.
And I can't see from here if the jacket has a button. You're wearing a white button-up shirt. You're wearing a white button-up shirt. Are you? Not that I can see. No. No. Maybe, but it's clearly not the same kind of shirt. This is more like a coat. You're wearing a white button-up shirt. And you have gloves. Nope. Yep. Nope. Alright. That might be all the evidence I get. Can't think about the monitor right now. A surveillance camera. Can't waste time on this right now. I think that's it. Well, here we go. Time for the trial. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator.
Well,
Let's begin.
Yes, indeed.
Good idea.
Hey,
Are you scared? No. No. Scared isn't quite right.
hold on.
I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mystery surrounding this case yourself. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth.
I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me to do that. In Sayaka's honor, I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raised my voice to try and give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation towards the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Doki doki. Everyone else was already on the elevator. When I finally stepped on, the doors closed and the elevator has started to move. Oh, interesting elevator angle. The steel box descended with heavy clunking sounds towards the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes.
Oh,
The only definitive suspect we have is Leon. Yeah, probably. It'll come up for sure.
Rather than that, is it not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment?
Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Gross. Whoa!
Yo! You finally arrived.
This looks like the room. This looks like the room under the forest temple.
What do you think? Doesn't it feel just like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right?
Not even close. It's total shit.
Well now.
Okay. Everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up. Yahoo! Woohoo!
We did what he said and found our seats. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. Wow, it's kind of cramped in here, actually. It was set up so that everyone could see everyone else. Like Sayaka and Junko with portraits, which also meant it would be easy for anyone to transfer their attention and ease onto anyone else. You're so anxious? Oh yeah, it's definitely tense. The air is so thick with despair. Oh, the air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. That's what I said. Oh my god, that angle down there. Cover yourself up, woman. And so the curtain on our first case opened. A deadly judgment. You don't think I need the voice act for this part of the game? Well, if it's anything like that PlayStation VR demo I played, the words will come way too fast for me to voice act, so we'll see. A deadly deception. A deadly betrayal. What is that drawing of Hifumi? He's just like standing there. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, and a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. To be continued! Oh yeah, definitely to be continued. This is just like Ace Attorney. I don't know why I'm rotating saves. It doesn't seem that important. Wait, what? Oh, I get a little debriefing, huh? Monokuma file. I should read everything, actually. Victim was Sayaka. Time of death is 1:30 a.m., so it was definitely during night. Definitely body discovered in the dormitory. Death took place in the bathroom. Cause of death... Whoop. Cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. Her right wrist was fractured. Number of scratches in the walls. I took this from the gym. Sword was found out of the sheath. Missing some gold. The sheath was found distant from the sword, and it was scratched. Oh, excuse me. If you guys don't mind, I might just read this silently. Trading room keys. Toolkit is unopened. All the other male students claim they haven't used theirs. Ooh, Avon just threw up. Oof. Clearly from all this talk about death and murder. No hair. Her wrist is injured and there was some gold. Her hands were clean though. Upside down Leon. Look, you can clearly see the line that connects the end. That is not hidden at all. So I guess this is the first trial. Bathroom difficult to open. Only 2 people were known how to do it. Open it. Doorknob broken. Nameplates were switched at some point. Kitchen knives. Knife was missing while Aoi was in the kitchen. She didn't see anyone. No, she swears that Makoto didn't come. Well, she would have seen the real killer, right? Trash room, only seen by the key. Ifumi knew it was off. 30 feet. Piece of burnt clothing. Shards of glass. Yasuhiro left it in the laundry room. Alright, that seems to be all the evidence. Your house is like 1,000,000 degrees. Yeah, I have the air conditioning running. I'm hoping that doesn't get picked up by the microphone. It probably shouldn't, but these are the sacrifices you have to make. It gets really hot in my room when I stream because I have to close all the windows. Report cards? Is that important right now? Probably not. Dead. Also dead. What is actually in here? Wait, chest? Why chest? Oh, that's sweet. When I talked to Makoto, I felt a little better. Why do I need to know people's chests? This is a Japan thing, isn't it? I'm wondering if any of this information becomes important. Huh. Any new rules? Okay. Alright, that seems to be all I need. Ooh, right, skills. Increases the time limit for each phase. Effective during the class trial costs 3 SP. Japan loves sharing the specs on people. Supplies there isn't blood type. Yeah, you would think. That's like one of the first things they do. melodious voice increases damage to the opponent. What? Damage to the opponent? The bullet time battle? The bullet time battle? Hey Nash, you're back in time to make use of the bullet emote. I have a feeling it's gonna come up a lot. The word bullet is literally on screen right now. How was your games, Nash? Pretty good, pretty good. Shoot him with bullet. Yeah, that macro is gonna get a lot of use right now. I only have 2 skills, so I guess I should just set them both. Yeah, that's all I got. I guess I'm done preparing. Let's see what happens. Class trial! All rise! What
Let's
the?
begin with a basic explanation of the class trial.
Wow.
So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate.
And the killer really is one of us, right?
I keep forgetting what my character's voice sounds like.
Of course.
Okay then. Everyone, close your eyes. And whoever did
Oh,
it,
God.
raise your hand.
Oh god, it's freaking... Why is Taka's portrait just freaking out like that?
Don't be a goddamn idiot. Why the hell would they raise their hand?
Before we move on and start the trial, can I ask a question real quick?
So right now, we've got tons of evidence. I just went over all of it. But evidence seems to point towards Leon being the killer. And for some reason, Yasuhiro was involved. Hifumi had access, supposedly had sole access to the trash room, but somehow the killer got in. So either Hifumi let them in, somebody stole his key, or he did something?
What's
Damn.
going on with those pictures?
I'd feel awful if they got left out just because they died. Friendship penetrates even death's barrier.
And plus, Junko has to be a suspect. It is possible.
Penetrates?
God damn it, Hifumi.
Okay, but what about that other empty seat? There
Yeah.
are only 15 of us to begin with, so why are there 16 seats?
So is there a 16th hidden student, I wonder? We'll see.
Oh, no reason. It's just that our little courtroom here can technically fit up to 16 people.
Uh-huh, yeah, technically.
Okay.
Totally
That
not for a
does it
future
the
story
preamble.
point.
Get ready to get started.
What if they use Sayaka's hand to write Leon to frame him? Again! If you've ever played Ace Attorney, you already know that trick.
First up is the case summary. Now, let the class trial begin.
You know, actually, before I continue, how much of you guys... Have you guys played or seen the Ace Attorney games? Because I was considering whether or not to stream those too, but I have played them, so I know everything already. So I would have to figure out, like, do I just, like, play it and then have chat, like, have them figure it out and, like, wait for them to make decisions? It'd be like a Twitch plays where I'm the one propagating it. Or just, like, maybe get Justin on and have him, like, try to figure out everything. Nathan's played most of them. I knew that. You haven't played Ace Attorney, Celeste. Oh, that's a good one. Maybe I should play that eventually. It's about to begin. The debate to decide who we think the killer is. Anything I found, anything I noticed, I have to be ready to speak up about everything. Because this isn't just about me. Everyone's lives are on the line. Your first non-stop debate is about to begin. Would I like to hear more? Yes, please, I would like a tutorial. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, characters will speak one after another without pause. It's up to you to unearth any lies or contradictions buried within their statements. What this means is you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Any relevant truth bullets you found during your investigation will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the mouse to aim, then fire with the left mouse button. Pay close attention to each character's statements, and use your truth bullet to shoot them with bullet to blast the right ones. Now, note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail, so be careful. If you press the escape key during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Time to shoot with bullet. Alright. What do we got? Evidence of a struggle.
I assert that the one who was murdered was Miss Sayaka Maizono.
Yeah, we know that part already.
And the murder took place in Makoto's room.
Music's pretty loud.
So it seems most likely that the killer must have taken her by surprise while she was in the bathroom.
Maybe that's it?
She didn't even have a chance to resist.
Nope, she had a chance.
No, it's wrong.
Shoot with bullet! That's wrong!
Just a second, Chihiro.
Bullet! Objection!
With the way things had been damaged,
Hold it!
I think we can definitely assume there was a struggle.
Bullet.
A struggle?
Yes!
Between who and who?
I am so glad I made that emote.
Between Sayaka and the killer, of course.
Okay, the music is really loud. Can I like put the volume up a little bit on the voice? Voice is all the way up. Maybe background just down by one.
So you're saying Sayaka wasn't caught by surprise in the bathroom?
Objection! This is lit. Totally.
She must have been attacked in the main room first. Then, she ran to the bathroom to try and hide. The killer followed her in, and that's where they finished the job.
That much should have been obvious after taking one look at the scene. It shouldn't even need explaining.
Sorry.
Oh, now I feel bad. She wasn't trying to lie, she was just wrong.
Okay, so what's next?
Next is the subject of the murder weapon.
Jesus Christ, you're huge.
Wow, this is starting to sound like a real trial.
Jesus Christ, you're huge. You need to determine what was used to kill Sayaka. The knife seems obvious, but maybe also the sword. Kitchen knife set. Oh, there you go. Oh, that isn't that obvious.
So what was used to kill her?
Kitchen knife set. No.
Some kind of sharp object thrust into her stomach.
Yes.
Without a doubt, that is the murder weapon.
Wait, what?
So the killer used some random knife they had on him.
Nope, it's not random. Bullet!
No, that's wrong.
Hifumi looks like an egg. What the? He's the Eggman.
No.
Goo goo
I
gachoo.
do think it was a knife, but not just any knife. I'm almost positive it was a kitchen knife.
Bullet.
Huh?
Objection!
Kitchen knife?
After the murder, we discovered that one of the knives from the kitchen was missing.
Which means that knife must be the murder weapon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess that makes sense. You could sorta see the weapon sticking out of her stomach.
Sorta. It was jutting out like the whole length of it.
And if you look real close, I could totally see that being a kitchen knife.
Look how much is jutting out. So obvious. Celeste, you're really gonna like Ace Attorney if I stream that. There's actually a feature where you can yell objection into the DS mic, and it will pick it up and actually say objection.
Okay, so the murder weapon was a kitchen knife, but where does that get us? I mean, we all know Makoto killed her, right?
Hey, look, it's the guy immediately putting blame on me. That's not suspicious on you at all.
That's right. Makoto's room was the scene of the crime. What more proof do you need?
Oh, this is some intense courtroom drama here.
Hold on a second.
Let's draw our conclusions after we presented our arguments. Otherwise, what's the point of the trial?
Well, we can talk all we want. It's not going to change that conclusion.
I don't think that's true at all. I'm sure if we keep at it, something new will reveal itself.
You really believe that?
She's right. There's got to be a breakthrough somewhere just waiting for us to find it. You know what? The more I think about it, this is kind of like the opposite of Ace Attorney gameplay. In Ace Attorney, you're trying to find the statements, trying to figure out what's wrong with it by figuring out what your evidence is after the fact. But here, you have evidence right away, and then they discuss the point. You're trying to find out what point, which testimony is wrong there. Kind of backwards, I mean, not really opposite. I know damn well I'm not the killer. There's a bit more to learn about non-stop fates. Would you like to hear more? Everyone roll down their sleeves, now! Later on, I'll have more than one bullet at once. Okay, so this is more like tutorial then. Got it. You can concentrate by holding the space key. While you're concentrating, time will slow down so you can pay closer attention to what everyone's saying. Za! Warudo! On top of that, it will steady your aim, making it easier to target potential weak spots. Concentrating like this consumes the focus gauge, and if this gauge empties, you can't concentrate. But the focus gauge will recover over time, so let your brain take a rest. No need to rush. Well then, good luck and have fun. Aw. I guess this is more for like when people try to talk over each other. Make your arguments! This is intense, I like this.
So I guess there's no question that the kitchen knife was the murder weapon. But where does that get us?
Makoto must have taken it from the kitchen, right?
Does this count? It might be that.
Secret.
Nobody was in the dining hall. I was in the dining hall.
Okay,
Bum, bum.
wait, hold on. I didn't take the knife from the kitchen.
Next, you're gonna say you're not the killer, right? Go ahead and say it all you want.
Well, what if I have a witness? What do you think, Hina?
Huh?
Remember what you were telling me earlier?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah!
Just to be perfectly clear, the knife disappeared while you were in the dining hall, correct?
Yeah, her story is that she didn't see anyone, but that doesn't help us figure out how they took it without her noticing. Because if it even was Makoto, then he would have taken it without her seeing it, and that still puts the blame on him.
Yeah, that's right.
And at any point while you were there, did you ever see me come into the dining hall?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so?
This is important, you can't just think so.
No, he definitely wasn't there.
I also learned that the voice actress for Asahina in English is the voice actress for Magana from Persona 5. Give me
The
sushi.
knife disappeared while Hina was in the dining hall, but I wasn't there the entire time. In other words, there's no way I could have taken the knife.
Okay, then what about this?
Give me sushi, go to sleep.
What if the idiot swimmer girl and Makoto are in on it together and lying to protect each other?
Hey now.
Idiot swimmer girl? Oh, and more importantly, why would I get involved in something like that?
Oh god, her face is now going crazy. That doesn't quite fit with the smile she has in the picture.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
Ah, more rules.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Yeah, what would they gain in that situation? Unless they betray the person.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
But what if they did work together and they just didn't know about the rule?
Hey, that's a good point, Chihiro.
Good grief! Enough already! No, okay? There are no accomplices in this case!
Monokuma is just like, get on with it!
Oops! Did I say that out loud?
They're making it very clear that this is the tutorial case.
Anyway, I didn't go to the dining hall, and I didn't take the knife. So I'm not the killer.
Okay, so then, who did take the knife?
Hina seems the obvious candidate. After all, she just said she was in the dining hall.
No, no way! I swear it wasn't me!
I love how much voice acting this game has for these courtroom scenes.
Sure, but can you or anyone else prove that?
I can.
Oh jeez.
That's right. Sakura was with me the entire time I was drinking my tea.
What, you just mentioned that right now?
I hate to have to ask, but just to be sure, Sakura's...
Me.
Right.
But then, couldn't either one of them have grabbed the knife?
Actually, no. Because, well...
Because why?
Just spit it out already.
I stayed in Hina's room last night.
What? Oh! Did I should have paid attention to the order of the other rooms too. Maybe the nameplate switching is automatic. I should have seen if Hina and Sakura's nameplates also switched.
I got so scared thanks to those creepy videos.
Oh no.
I wasn't really thinking, I just asked her to stay over.
Oh no, they didn't switch. They just slept together.
Which means we have airtight alibis. You stayed over? Doesn't that violate one of the school regulations?
Nope.
We're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the dorms, but it doesn't say we have to stay in our assigned room, so I don't think that's a problem.
Yep, we already figured that out.
It is a problem. A boy and a girl spending the night together? It's unwholesome.
Taka, bro, did you not get the memo that Sakura's a girl?
But I'm a girl.
Do you not see the sailor outfit?
You are?
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
What? Do you not pay attention?
But if it wasn't either of you, then what other possibility is there?
Actually, there is one other possibility. Right, Hina?
Oh, yeah, that's true. One other person did come to the dining hall while we were there.
Why didn't you say so in the first place?
Well, because they're not here anymore.
Junko came in, huh? Someone's not here. Are you talking about...
Sayaka.
Oh no, Sayaka went in.
She's the one who came to the dining hall. And then later, she wound up dead.
No way. Was it suicide? Okay, so the person who took the knife from the kitchen was... Oh shit, it's timed.
Then, Sayaka is the one who took the knife?
They just said that. Why was that on a timer? Why was it 20... Why was it 2 whole minutes?
That's the only possibility. And thinking back on it, she was acting kind of unusual. When she came into the dining hall, she didn't even look at us.
What the hell?
She just went straight to the kitchen.
What?
As she left, she said she just wanted a drink of water. But most likely...
And the person who took the knife was the victim herself.
But why though? Maybe suicide, or maybe she really wanted... She really wanted to kill somebody to get out.
I'm sure she just took it for self-defense.
Or maybe she was trying to kill me! I knew I couldn't trust her!
So you're saying the knife she took was then taken from her, and she was killed with it? In that case, you may not have taken the knife, but you still could have killed her.
Whoa, okay, the nameplates were switched. And then... So she might have come into the room with her nameplate on it because she was trying to kill me. And then something happened there.
What?
See? He did do it after all.
No, you're wrong.
So, that's how you would twist the argument and send us all off in the wrong direction? You possess a most terrifying talent.
Damn. If I don't do something, they're gonna blame me for the murder. Don't they understand, dude? If they convict me, everyone's gonna die.
Hold on. It's still too early to decide conclusively that Makoto is the killer, wouldn't you say? Because you see, if the room did belong to the killer, then they did something most bewildering. And until we unravel that little mystery, you simply can't declare that he's the killer.
She tried to bamboozle me. I know! I knew I couldn't trust her! And you never convict the main character. Yes! Unless you're playing certain other games that we shall not mention.
Bewildering? What the hell are you talking about?
Something was missing from the scene of the crime that by all rights should have been there. You know what I'm talking about, don't you?
Besides hair? My first Hangman's Gambit is about to begin. What does that mean? As things advance further in a class trial, the Hangman's Gambit will eventually take place. The point of this is to unveil an important phrase related to the incident in question. Oh, like a Hangman game. I thought it would be like, if I lose, I die. You'll have to deduce the phrase from the letters flying around and the letters already known? Am I just literally playing Hangman? Shoot down the flying letters in the right order. I guess maybe more like Wheel of Fortune since I'm trying to guess a word. Use a mouse, aim, blah 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 blah. I'll suffer damage to my influence gauge if I shoot down the wrong things. If the gauge reaches 0, you run out of time, I fail. Good luck, have fun. Something that should have been at the scene, but wasn't. That must be the crucial point. Either suicide, she tried to kill me, or something else that I don't know yet. Ha! Nash. Nash has found the emotes I set up earlier. We can just figure out what this something is. Alright. H? Something. H-I. H-I-H-A? Hiya? Hoya? Hiya, hoi, hoi. Hi. I don't know. They seem to be really pushing me to click letter A, though. Hoyer. Hi, Huey. But why, though? I'm gonna try letter A. Hair! Okay. I was just overthinking it. It was the hair thing. Korea.
That's right. There wasn't a single hair on the floor.
I picked A because they seem to be really pushing me to click A. There was just nothing but A's for a while.
So, the culprit removed some evidence?
Yeah.
Yes. And if I were the culprit, why would I need to get rid of all the hair in my own room? It wouldn't be unusual at all to find my hair at the crime scene if the crime scene is in my room.
The reason all the hair was gone was to remove any trace that Sayaka had ever been there.
Or the killer.
That makes sense, does it not?
No. If that were the case, they would have had to do something about the body itself, not just her hair.
Yes, very true, very true. Okay, then why wasn't there any hair on the ground?
The killer got rid of it all, of course, to remove any trace that they had ever been there.
Then that means...
Precisely. It's simply beyond reason to believe that the room's owner and the killer are one and the same.
Thank you, Kyoko.
Then, Makoto isn't the culprit?
Are you sure we can decide something so important based solely on the absence of some hair?
I'm not sure if I like that Kyoko is just so brazenly on my side in all this.
No. There are other reasons that prove why Makoto couldn't have done it.
I would like to hear these reasons.
Do you remember anything remarkable about the bathroom at the scene? Sayaka was attacked in the main room first, then fled into the bathroom, right?
Yeah, then they ran after her, got into the bathroom, and stabbed her.
And how did the killer get into the bathroom? Did they have any trouble with it?
They're kind of assuming the order of operations here. They wouldn't have had time. If the killing happened in the bathroom, they wouldn't have had time to like fiddle with the doorknob to get in first.
What do you mean?
It's fairly certain that the killer had some trouble getting into the bathroom. There was clear evidence left behind. Do you remember, Makoto?
Killer struggled getting to the bathroom, then evidence that proves it is the object the killer broke. Oh look, I get to present evidence just like Ace Attorney. Okay, this is getting more and more Ace Attorney, actually. Or knob. Yes, that one.
I got it!
Gotcha!
Evidence
Take
that
that!
the killer had trouble getting into the bathroom. You're talking about the doorknob, right?
Huh? The doorknob? What doorknob?
Yeah, the door shouldn't have been broken if it was me.
The doorknob for my bathroom.
Or Monokuma.
It was completely broken.
Or Sayaka.
See how the top part was unscrewed? And the doorknob's about ready to fall off?
Oh yeah, true. But what does it mean?
In trying to bypass the lock, they ended up nearly removing the entire doorknob. This is another most bewildering act for the room's owner. It proves Makoto is beyond suspicion.
So what? You're saying he wouldn't break the door in his own room? But if the only choice you have is to break it, you break it. There's nothing bewildering about it.
You still don't see? Okay then, let's take another look at how the incident unfolded. Hopefully that will help you understand.
Kyoko said it was a bewildering act. About the unscrewing, right? I almost didn't notice it at first, but is that the key point here? There's a bit more to learn. Okay, tell me. From here on out, the number of weak spots will start going up. But no matter how many weak spots, there's essentially only one lie or contradiction in that debate. What I'm trying to say is, not all weak spots you see are necessarily false. You use a truth bullet on the wrong one, and not only will you fail to refute what they said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone, and your influence gauge will take damage. Okay, yeah, it's getting more and more Ace Attorney as this goes on. Now this is important, because if your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or contradictions. Well then, good luck and have fun. Anne loves that phrase. Good luck and have fun. Bathroom door frame. Chihiro's just got this shocked expression on her face. The most shocked expression of them all.
The incident took place in Makoto's room.
Yep. Yeah, I did.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room. She then fled into the bathroom.
Then the killer ran after her. And they got into the bathroom.
At that point, the killer had to try and bust down the door.
They did, but how does he know that? There you go. That's why.
And finally,
what? I missed! Crap! Can I go back?
Cornered.
I forgot I had to aim at it. What the? No, I missed. Go back, go back.
It was you, wasn't it?
Can I see it again?
Admit it.
Can I go back?
We already know the answer.
Can I go back? I missed the text. It went right past it. It's not because the door was locked. No, there's an entirely different reason.
The incident
okay, they'll
took
repeat
place
it.
in Makoto's room.
That's a waste of time.
Sayaka was first attacked in the main room.
Missed.
She then fled into
I forgot you had to aim at it.
Then the killer ran after her.
I can fast forward. You're right.
At that point, the killer had
It makes him chipmunky. Thanks for reminding me about that. Objection! Break!
The reason my bathroom didn't open
Bullet.
wasn't because it was locked. After all, the girls' rooms are the only ones with locking bathrooms, right?
Yeah, Leon was definitely in there.
Yes, now that you mention it, that is true.
Then why didn't your bathroom door open?
Because it was stuck.
Huh? What are you talking about?
My bathroom door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. Monokuma over there can testify to that.
Yup, true as true can be. But you know, you're supposed to be the ultimate lucky student, right? But to have such a cruddy door...
Monokuma must have done this on purpose. He would know.
That's not lucky at all.
Monokuma's theme song. I cannot place what it's supposed to be, but I love it.
So the reason the door didn't
Oh, it just
open was
stops.
just because it was stuck. But the killer didn't know that and assumed it was locked. So they tore apart the doorknob to get in.
Okay, but then why would the killer even think the door was locked in the first place?
Because the door frame's stuck.
Everyone should have known you can't lock any of the boys' bathrooms.
Yeah, why wouldn't have Leon known that?
The killer could easily make that mistake, thanks to one important detail.
Oh
about
yeah,
the
the
scene of the crime.
nameplates. They thought it was a girl's room. Killer was convinced that the bathroom door was locked, so he didn't know the door actually couldn't be locked. In other words, the important detail about this crime scene was the crime. Well, they didn't know it was in my room.
The killer must not have realized that it was my room.
The phrasing of the sentence kind of confused me for a bit.
What? Are you saying the culprit didn't even know where he was? That's inconceivable.
Also, let me know if my MooBot is getting a bit aggressive with the automatic messages. I kind of set them up. I didn't really think about how often they should be.
And yet, he's absolutely right.
Say what?
Say what?
Well, to be more specific, what the killer didn't know was that Makoto and Sayaka had switched rooms.
But why did the nameplate switch?
Which is what led to the misunderstanding about the bathroom. If Sayaka had been in her own room, then...
Oh boy, if multiple murders were planned this night, and they all just happened to result in one event, that would be amazing.
Then there would have been a lock on the door, and they would have had to break through.
So they had no idea how unnecessary their actions were.
Ultimately, we can't know if it came open by force or simply by accident. But the killer must have been considerably confused, with no idea how they actually got the door opened.
Regardless, it was a pointless act. Wasting time trying to break down a door that wasn't locked is...
Definitely something I wouldn't do, since I would have known exactly why it wasn't opening, right?
That is a definite possibility.
So the killer would have to be someone who didn't know they'd switched rooms? Then Makoto couldn't have done it.
Now you're getting it. That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Okay, then who did do it?
Christ, his face.
I'm sorry, but I give up. Quit without saving.
That does not contribute.
But what happens if we can't decide on who we think did it?
Well, why don't we just vote right now? Majority rules.
No, don't do that. That's very dangerous. We still don't know who did it.
Majority rules? You really think that's a good idea?
Says Leon, the guy who's most suspicious right now.
Our necks are on the line here. Someone seriously needs to do something. For serious.
Does no one have any other thoughts or questions? It does not matter how trivial they may seem.
What is your accent supposed to be?
Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have one question.
Oh, you.
Oh, you. Oh, yeah, you're here. I forgot. Hell.
You don't gotta sound so disappointed.
It's fine, it's fine. Just ask your question.
Oh yeah. Okay, so, well, I was just wondering, how did the culprit get into Makoto's room in the first place?
Yeah, maybe they snuck in while she was getting out to get the knife.
Yes. How did the killer get inside?
Maybe Sayaka just dropped the key somewhere and the culprit picked it up. That's possible, right?
I don't think so. That seems way too convenient.
Then, maybe someone picked the lock?
Negative! If you remember, Monokuma made it quite clear that the locks are all unpickable.
Fine. How about this? The killer got in the easy way.
Snuck in?
They could have knocked and said they wanted to talk or something, and Miss Maizono just let him in.
Nope. Said specifically not to let people in.
That can't be it either.
Oh, trying to argue against me? Sounds like someone doesn't know his place.
Hifumi, just stop. Just stop talking. Stop talking, Hifumi.
Hello? Why exactly can't that be it?
Because she asked me to do something in particular. Because of how frightened she was. That's the answer right there. There's no way Sayaka let someone in because... Is it because of the switching rooms? No, that's not it. Where's the promise we made? Is the promise we made even in here? I guess?
I got it! Because Sayaka was already scared,
that's it.
Remember? That's why she asked me to switch rooms in the first place.
Yeah, I was a bit confused about what piece of evidence actually specifically meant that she didn't want to let people in. Same goes for you. Don't open your door for anyone. Even if it's you, I absolutely won't open it.
Knowing what she'd been through, I just can't believe she would have opened the door for anyone.
What if her being scared was a lie?
That's what I originally thought. We originally did not trust her.
Huh?
She wanted to kill me.
Well, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Why would she lie about something like that?
I know you don't want to consider it, But look at this and tell me. Can you still deny the possibility?
There's something I want to talk to you about. Just us two. In 5 minutes, come see me in my room, okay? Take the nameplate to make sure you don't get the wrong room. What?
I
What?
found a notepad during my search.
What?
And I
What?
shaded in the top sheet with a pencil. And these are the words that appeared.
Oh man! I've totally seen people do that on detective shows. When you write, it can leave an imprint. Sketch over the next sheet of paper, and you can see the words.
I'm sorry, when did this note happen?
When I saw that, I was like, holy crap! I better make sure I rip the paper out before I use it from now on.
It's a pretty old-fashioned technique, but even the classics can be surprisingly useful sometimes. Oh, and I should also mention, I found the notepad on the desk in Makoto's room.
Well, yes, that is the room that we searched.
Huh? Which means only someone who had been in Makoto's room before the incident could have written it.
Wow, they went through the trouble of even using my notebook. So then that's one thing then. When were they in my room? Could they have been in there before this whole room switching debacle? Were they planning to kill me in the first place?
Then either it was Makoto who lived there, or Sayaka who switched rooms for a single night.
So, Makoto, did you write this?
No, I didn't. But
Of course you didn't, because the note also bears a perfectly legible signature.
Sayaka's signature. I didn't get the note, so somebody... She wanted to send it to me? But no, what does that mean? It means shoot them with bullet! Justin's here, what's up? Guy with a white suit? Might have wanted to kill the culprit. Oh, so many things are happening, I can't keep up.
But why? Why would she write that?
The note was likely her way of getting in touch with a certain someone. She must have slid it under their door to let them know she wanted to meet with them in secret.
It wasn't me then. Did she give the note to Leon?
If you got an invitation like that from the ultimate pop sensation, what young man could resist?
Justin, not bootlet, bullet.
Of course, I'm only into 2D, so it wouldn't have any effect on me.
Shut up, Afumi.
But can we be sure anyone even got this note? And honestly, even if they did, I do not think they are at all involved in what happened.
Huh? What makes you say that?
Would you like to hear what I have to say?
Okay, so the current theory is Sayaka tried to get Leon into my room and then tried to frame me for it after killing him.
Very well then. Pay attention.
But why would Leon not point this out? Unless he killed her in the struggle and he's like, hey, since we killed her anyway.
Correct? But in the note, the place they were asked to come to, it specifically says my room.
I see. So if someone read that note, then they would have gone to Sayaka's room.
Exactly. The room that Makoto was staying in.
It's a really long text.
So we know their words. Even if someone did read the note and did what it said, they would not have any connection to what happened.
It certainly would seem that way.
Oh, there was actually something in there. Killer went to my room instead of Sayaka's, and the reason for that is it gotta be switched. Alright, so it's one of the early ones.
Makoto switched rooms, correct?
Yes, we did,
but... in the note, the place they were asked to come,
it specifically I see.
Oh crap, I missed it.
So then they would have gone exactly.
The room that Makoto.
Oh, that's the one.
Even if someone
what? Oh, crap! It went too fast. Crap. My bullet missed. I'm wasting so much time.
But in the note, it specifically I see. Then they would have gone to exactly.
The room. No, that's wrong.
Objection!
The nameplates on Mai and Sayaka's rooms got switched.
They got switched?
That's right. The nameplates got switched, just like the rooms themselves.
This was all part of Sayaka's plan.
As a result, the nameplate on Sayaka's room actually had Makoto's name.
Trust no one.
And the nameplate on Makoto's room had Sayaka's.
So what you're saying is, the room Sayaka was staying in was actually marked as her room.
Then, if someone did do what the note said, they would end up at Makoto's room where Sayaka was.
I like how chat's trying to figure it out right now. I'll try not to read it too hard, just in case, because I do want to figure it out for myself.
Plus, their rooms are right next to each other, so switching the nameplates would be no problem. And the one who switched the names was... Well, of course it wasn't you, right, Makoto?
Of course. Totally. Wasn't me at all.
Right?
Okay, then who did it?
Just a warning to you guys, saying what doesn't happen can sometimes be as much as a spoiler as saying what does happen, so try not to give away too much about that. There's only one person who could have switched the nameplates. The only other person who knew we switched was... just me. I mean, just Sayaka.
I got it! Me and Sayaka were the only ones who ever knew about us switching rooms. So the only other person besides me who would even know to switch the nameplates was Sayaka.
You can also infer as much from her note.
So she had to switch the nameplates because she was trying to bait, presumably Leon. Okay, we know that much.
She tells the reader to check the nameplate. She would only have written that if she knew the nameplates had been switched.
But why would she switch them in the first place?
She wanted someone to come to the room she was in, and also hide the fact that it was Makoto's room.
What?
Inviting someone to your room, but not telling them you'd switched rooms. Why would anyone do that?
Pin it on me.
To understand that, we first need to understand what happened after she invited the person into the room.
God, the camera angle.
That's where the answer lies.
Cameraman's getting crazy with these angles.
What happened then was probably whoever she invited over came in and attacked her. We figured it out! We know who did it! Whoever she invited over is the culprit!
Justin says, I know, nothing happened and they lived happily ever after. It's because this is totally just Sesame Street secretly. Yep, absolutely, 100%.
But we still don't know who it is, you goddamn idiot!
Sayaka fought with her killer there in the room, yes? Perhaps the answer to our previous question lies in that initial struggle.
Yes, I think you're right.
Then... we just have to figure out what happened during the fight, right?
That reminds me. There was a replica sword at the murder scene. Was that perhaps used during the fight?
Oh yeah. What's the deal with that sword?
Sayaka suggested I should hold on to it. I thought it might come in handy if I had to defend myself. It seems pretty likely that the killer used it to break Sayaka's right wrist.
How the hell could you possibly know that's what broke her wrist?
'Cause gold! The reason I know Sayaka's wrist was broken with the fake sword is because when you look at her wrist, there's no doubt. Gold, 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 wrist.
I got it!
Did I really have to present her
Take a
wrist?
good look at her broken wrist, and it should become pretty clear.
That wasn't exactly presenting evidence. That was literally just, look at her wrist. Okay, I looked at her wrist.
Right there where her wrist is all swollen. There's something glittery there. See?
Is that gold?
It sure is. Specifically, the gold coating from the replica sword. You barely have to touch that stuff, and it'll stick right to you. And there's some on her wrist because...
I got it! Because she got hit with the sword, right there on her wrist!
I see. And so the truth draws ever closer.
All right, then it's about time to solve this mystery.
I got it! So that phrase was actually like cut and then used as his freaking dialogue for the rest of the game. I got it! Man, chat's going crazy. Oh, Justin, you just got here to see the freaking jiggling heads. Yeah. So okay, so there's some confusion in the chat. Technically, the 3 Danganronpa games, they're called 1, 2, and V3. The first 2 are not called V1 and V2. The reason that it's kind of weird is that Danganronpa V3 is not the 3rd story, but actually like the anime takes place of Danganronpa 3, and V3 is like after it or something like that. So they kind of had to do something weird with the numbering to show that it's like the 3rd game, but it's not exactly 3. And then there's Ultra Despair Girls, which is like an extra thing. I don't know. We'll figure that out once we get to that. What led to Sayaka's death? That's what we need to make clear. There's more? I thought we were already into it. Are you getting used to these non-stop debates? Starting with the next debate, I'll start loading multiple truth bullets into your truth cylinder. Oh! Bullet! Just like the weak spots, only one of those bullets can actually refute the proper statement. In other words, from here on out, you'll have to combine the right truth bullets with the right weak spots to refute each statement. If you come up with the wrong combination, you'll take damage to your influence gauge. You can press the Q key to rotate the cylinder. Press and release the Q key to cycle. Or you can use the mouse wheel. That makes more sense. I like that. By the way, if the logical difficulty is set to kind, fewer bullets will be loaded into the cylinder. For our purposes this time, the logical difficulty will be set to mean. Why? Well then, good luck and have fun. Oh, the music's getting intense. Sour, please. Bullet. Replica short sieve, kitchen knife set, replica sword.
When the fighting broke out, the culprit grabbed the sword.
Okay, the music keeps getting loud.
That's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So she tried to fight back. She grabbed the kitchen knife she had hidden away. But then the culprit took that from her too.
And they killed her with it.
And that's exactly what happened.
Huh. Okay. There were only 2 things, so I need to figure out. I need to pay more attention. If the person with the sword attacked first, there's no explanation for how a certain part of the sword got damaged. Right, because the sheath had the knife. It had like cuts on it. Alright.
When the fighting broke out,
replica sword sheath.
the culprit grabbed the sword. And that's when the first blow was dealt. A sword-based sneak attack.
And that's what broke Miss Mizono's wrist.
So
Okay, I think I missed it already.
but then the culprit
and they killed her.
And that's exactly what happened.
Okay, I think this is it. Sword sheath on the sword attack being first.
And that's when the first
Sword-based sneak attack.
No, that's wrong.
Got it. Objection. Haha.
Actually, no. I don't think the fight started with the sword.
Why not?
Why not?
Because the sword sheath had been scratched.
He's genuinely confused.
See? There's a gash in it. Like someone cut into it with something sharp.
something sharp. You mean like the kitchen knife? That was the only sharp thing found at the scene.
Exactly.
Stop jumping ahead. Slow down and explain it so I get what the hell's going on.
So Leon defended himself because Sayaka was trying to kill him.
If the sword was used first, there wouldn't be any explanation for the scratch on the sheath. If you were going to attack with the sword, you'd take it out of the sheath first.
That's true. With the sheath on, it'd be heavy and bulky and useless as shit.
Okay, so how did the sheath get damaged?
If they got attacked with the kitchen knife, maybe they grabbed the sword as a defensive impulse. In that situation, there wouldn't be any time to actually unsheath the sword.
You know what I like about this compared to Ace Attorney? In this, not all the characters are idiots. In Ace Attorney, sometimes it feels like Phoenix is the only one with any sort of sound logic whatsoever.
So you're saying the sword was initially used to defend against an attack from the knife?
Which means whoever had
Yeah.
the kitchen knife was the one who attacked first.
Not all of them are idiots, just most of them.
I think I get it. So here's how it all played out.
I got it!
The culprit came in, found the kitchen knife hidden there somewhere.
Alright, I got it.
Then they took the knife and attacked Sayaka before she knew what was happening.
That's assuming that Sayaka was defending herself. But no! the other person had the sheath because her wrist got broken.
So she grabbed the sword to defend herself. But then the culprit took that from her too. Then, after they broke her wrist with the sword, they took the knife and finished it.
Sorry, but I don't think Sayaka used the sword to defend herself.
What? How the hell can you not think that?
Because she never held the sword at all. There's a certain part of her body that makes this clear.
She never used the sword because her hands are clean. Her stomach! Yes, you use a sword with your stomach. How does that work?
I got it! You're talking about her palms, right? The palms of her hands were perfectly clean. So I don't think she ever picked up the sword.
How can you know that just by looking at her palms?
Like I said before, the gold coating on that sword comes right off. In fact, if you look, you'll notice that a lot of the gold has already come off the handle. It's safe to assume that's because whoever used the sword got some of it on their hands. There's really no way she could have picked it up and come away completely clean.
Maybe she washed her hands after she escaped into the bathroom.
Oh, water was off.
Sorry, but I don't think so.
Why do you say that? Is it because you think I'm ugly?
How is that relevant?
No, that's not it at all.
There's no way Sayaka washed the gold coating off her hands because there's a regulation. Water was off.
I got it! According to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's time of death was around 1:30 a.m.
So one thing about Japanese bathrooms, the showers and like the regular sink water come from the same faucet. So that's why like you can't even wash your hands at night when the water's off.
In other words, at nighttime. And the water in the bathroom shuts off at nighttime, right?
That really sucks if you have to use the bathroom in the middle of the night. Like you can't flush it.
Oh, I didn't know that. Actually, I haven't taken a shower here yet.
You haven't taken a shower all day? For the past like however many days?
Oh my.
You're no different. You smell like a big fat ugly donkey.
What the hell is happening? Why do these people not know hygiene?
I'm not sure whether to take that as an insult or a compliment.
Insult, obviously.
So anyway, if Sayaka never touched the sword, then that means the killer is the only one who used the sword. But hold on. If that's right, then the one who damaged the sheath with the kitchen knife was...
One who damaged the sheath would have to be the one without the sword.
I got it!
Sayaka had the knife.
Sayaka? She had the kitchen knife?
I like how I suggested it, but then I don't even believe it myself.
But we already said that the attack started with...
The person with the knife attacked first, and the sword was used as an impromptu defense.
Yep, already 5 steps ahead.
And the one who attacked first was...
Sayaka?
Don't be so surprised.
Now do you understand? She wasn't a blameless victim in this.
No, far from it. It's almost as if she'd been planning to commit a murder of her own.
Don't almost me.
She
What?
took the knife from the kitchen, then invited the culprit to the room she was staying in. And if it's true that she had the kitchen knife and attacked without provocation...
Indeed. These are all the actions of an assailant.
Bamboozled!
Which brings up another point. Makoto, Sayaka was the one who suggested you two switch rooms, correct?
Makoto.
Maybe the reason she wanted to switch rooms was so that she could pin the crime on you. That is a possibility, is it not?
Not just a possibility, it was my theory for the past like 5 segments.
Sayaka wanted to... on me?
She wanted to on me.
That would also explain why she would switch the nameplates. She wanted to get whoever she had targeted to come to Makoto's room, where she was staying. And by committing the murder there, instead of her room, that would implicate Makoto.
Makoto! Why are you suddenly saying my name like that?
But for that to work, the target had to be lured out, while still keeping the room swap a secret.
She had... Celeste makes a good point. Well, this Celeste makes a good point, but also Celeste makes a good point that Makoto would be the perfect one to switch rooms with because he obviously would do anything for her.
If the target knew she had switched rooms, they would have become suspicious right away.
So all that's why she switched the names?
But doesn't that plan seem a little risky?
Risky how?
For one thing, even if her plan worked, Mr. Naegi would just tell everyone they'd switched rooms.
I don't know. I'm not sure our soft-hearted Makoto is capable of that kind of cutthroat behavior.
What do you mean?
I'm sure Sayaka realized the same thing, which is why out of all of us, she asked him to switch rooms.
Oh, okay. That's a good point. If she was successful, then she might have passed it off as self-defense and then like begged Makoto to have him take the fall.
Plus, she was the ultimate pop sensation. A totally forgettable kid. Or a national superstar. Who are you more likely to believe?
Wait, then you're saying she had this all planned out?
She definitely premeditated this. Holy crap.
Holy shit!
I know, right?
But in the end, her plan backfired. She launched her attack with the knife, then found herself under attack in turn.
You know, why would she bring Leon? Why would she try to kill Leon as the first one? Someone who was a known athlete. Like, why not pick Hifumi, who probably is less able to counterattack? Just saying.
That must be when her wrist got broken, and she was forced to drop the knife.
The tables were suddenly turned on her, and she died at the hands of the one she'd planned to murder.
Ironic. They could not save themselves.
Just hold on! That can't be true! Because
I'm a horny high schooler.
Hey! You guys have totally derailed the argument.
Oh yeah, that's right. Hifumi has no interest in 2D. Would not have come for her. Who else could she have killed then?
You're being super boring right now. Come on, hurry up and decide who
Oh,
did it.
maybe Taka?
Wouldn't it be awful if I had to punish you all just because you ran out of time?
I guess Take wouldn't break the rule of not going out at night, so maybe not him. Hero, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Mondo?
We gotta decide who we think did it.
Makoto, right now you just need to concentrate on figuring out the answer to this mystery. If we can't uncover who murdered Sayaka, it's over for all of us.
Is it really all over? Obviously, I'm committed to finding out who killed her, but what can I do? I mean, as far as clues goes, there's nothing left. Get that, wow. This music is slightly reminding me of Jet Set Radio.
It's easy just to say, hey, decide who did it.
Leon.
There just aren't any more clues, right?
Leon. It says Leon. Objection! Immediately first weak point. Bullets!
there still might be one clue left. Sayaka's dying message.
Dining? Wait, what did you say?
Her dining message?
The dying message. She wrote something on the wall behind her. Remember, 11037.
It's not numbers.
Written in her own blood. There must be a clue about the killer hidden in there.
Totally.
Well, before we get too far into that, I need to ask, can we really be sure that Sayaka is the one who wrote it?
Sayaka. There's no question that Sayaka wrote that message, and I can prove it with her left index finger.
Her left index finger had blood on it.
And notice how Leon is always saying, how do you possibly know this? And yet nobody's asking him because he's saying a lot of things that he wouldn't have known.
That could only be because she used that finger to write the message.
I really realized one of the first things he said in this whole debate was like, yeah, they had to bust down the door because it was locked.
I see. She broke her right wrist during the fight, so she'd have to use her left hand to write.
Sure. I think we can all agree Sayaka wrote it. But still, what the heck do those numbers mean? 11037?
It means go to sleep. Do people really just want to believe it's numbers? Come on.
Hero, you're a computer nerd or whatever.
Come on.
You should know all about numbers and shit.
Although Makoto had the same thought.
Yes, I'm a programmer, but I don't see any kind of meaning in these numbers.
They're just numbers! Ah! As a programmer, I'm offended.
Of course. It's because they're not numbers.
Oh, yeah, it looks like...
Huh? What?
No, it's just... look at the numbers, assuming they're not numbers. Don't these first two, 1, 1, look less like two numbers and
Yes.
more like one letter?
Absolutely.
Ah, you're right. The connecting line is barely there, so I assumed it
I kinda
was
wanna-
1, 1, but
I kinda wanna fast forward because these guys are not figuring this out fast enough.
looking at...
Oh shoot. I kinda skipped everything. I thought it would fast forward. Looking at it now, you could also read it as an N. Whoa! You might have finally just said something worth a shit! That's mean! Don't be mean to Chihiro!
Whee!
Oh wait, he's already to say that.
Our little gray cells are really getting excited now.
But even if that really is an N, N037, doesn't make
037.
any more sense than before.
Damn it! It's no use! I just don't know! I'm too stupid!
Rotate the image 180 degrees.
That's a really fancy way to say look at it upside down. I think maybe I see something.
Oh my god. Now I see. She wrote down the killer's name.
This would make... I wonder if the original Japanese was like kanji for the name, or maybe his name was Leon the whole time, and then they're just like not used to seeing English letters, so they assume it's numbers.
Huh? You just shot past the clue part and right onto who did it. So, whose name did she write?
Did you not look at it? Sayaka's dying message reveals the killer's real name. You've turned the message crystal clear. Yes, it reads Makoto Naegi. Bullet.
My answer.
Shoot him with bullet.
The key to solving this mystery was simply to rotate the writing 180 degrees.
That's like the first thing.
If you turn the message around, it becomes the letters L-E-O-N.
This is okay, this has got to be something that was lost in translation. Like either because Japanese students wouldn't immediately think English letters, or it used to be like the kanji for his name, and like kanji is like so weird and esoteric that like you could think that they're completely different letters just because they're upside down or backwards or something.
L-E-O-N, or more accurately, Leon.
His
What
face.
the hell are you talking about? It's just a coincidence. It's just a bunch of random squiggles that happen to look like my name.
No. No.
No, it's not random at all. She wrote that message on the wall behind her as she was leaning up against it. In that position, she couldn't move to write normally, and had to write upside down, as it were.
Those are really big letters to write for someone who's dying.
And as a result, when you look at it standing in front of her, it ends up getting flipped. Try it for yourself if you want. Write something sitting like her, and the letters will be inverted.
That sounds like one hell of a stretch to me. I'm the killer? You can't just go and say shit like that.
It's a good thing that killer, the other person, whoever she picked as the person to try to kill, their name wasn't long, like Yasuhiro or something.
If you're not the killer, then why did you try to destroy the evidence?
Huh?
His hands aren't covered.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The evidence Leon tried to get rid of?
What evidence? Evidence that Leon tried to get rid of is the thing I found in front of the incinerator. Okay. It was the sleeve. Where is the sleeve?
I got it!
Gotcha!
You mean the burnt shirt piece I found laying on the ground by the incinerator, right?
I might not have gotten that had they not say it's the piece in front of the incinerator.
As the killer stabbed Sayaka, they must have gotten some of her blood on them.
I probably would have figured it out after looking at all the evidence again.
And to dispose of the shirt covered in the victim's blood, they threw it into the incinerator.
What? The game stopped responding? The game crashed? What happened? Game's not responding anymore. Oh. My mouse ran out of battery. Let me just plug that in real quick. Whew. For a second I thought the game crashed. Ugh. Technical difficulties. So everyone, how was your day? What you have for dinner? More questions to solve for time, etc, etc. Don't worry about that. That wasn't me plugging in my mouse. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Nothing happened. It's fine. You guys had burgers. Delicious. And fish. Were they fish burgers? Anyway, no more stalling.
But one piece burned off and got left behind.
And the killer didn't notice. If they had, they most certainly would have panicked. Isn't that right, Leon?
But is one scrap of fabric enough to conclude that Leon is guilty?
Yeah, I mean, Leon's not the only one wearing a white button-up.
Oh my god, even you are. I just noticed.
That's right. There are plenty of other people here with shirts like mine. With just that one little charred piece, there's no way you can say for sure who it belongs to.
He's getting very defensive.
You're right. That alone isn't enough. But there are some other points that may reveal the truth.
Moobot's a little bit too aggressive with the spam protection. All right, I'll pull that back a bit. Actually, Nash, I think I added you to my Moobot as an admin. Can you probably check?
Are you finally starting to understand? The answers to all the riddles are right here.
Yeah, I think so.
What's the point of the glass crystal ball anyway? The burnt remains of the button on a shirt which the killer wasn't able to get rid of. There's something about it we need to pay attention to in order to figure out who's responsible. These are all kind of the same question. How? Where? Where the shirt was destroyed. If we focus on that, the killer becomes cruel. Why are they not voicing this? Where was destroyed? You're talking about the trash room incinerator, right? How the fuck's that supposed to make anything clear?
Shoot!
What? Because Tifumi was the only one with access to it? I don't know. Okay, fine. When it was disposed of. How? How?
I got it!
Okay.
If you look closely at how
Fine.
the shirt was disposed of, we should be able to figure out who the killer is.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. I think I know what you're gonna say.
But how was basically the same as where, because it's like where is in the trash room. Like trash room was the only whatever.
You can't reach the incinerator without opening the gate in front of the trash room, right?
That's the same point I was trying to make.
And obviously, you wouldn't be able to hit the switch to turn it on either. You'd need the key to get in. And the one with the key was the person on cleaning duty.
Why do you know about that?
So the killer had to be whoever was in charge of taking care of the trash, right?
Interesting.
No, Nash, you gotta go to like the Moobot website, and I think I added you as a permission if you just log in with Twitch. Oh, that's wrong. Shugao! There's another way to use the incinerator without being the one on cleaning duty. And that's to put it in the trash? And that's exactly what proves that Leon is the real killer. He wasn't in the conversation, it was just Taka and Hifumi.
The key to the trash room. Whoever was on cleaning duty must have had it, right?
So the only one who could get to the incinerator was the person in charge of the trash?
What about the shattered crystal ball?
You'd have to get close to the incinerator in order to destroy the evidence.
What about the crystal ball? Why do I have the crystal ball?
The only possible suspect is whoever had the trash room key.
Okay, so the person who would have had the trash room key was... Huh? Me?
Bum bum bum. Okay, that's not important. Okay, what does the crystal ball have to do with refuting any of that, though? Not using the trash room key. Is it because Leon is so good at baseball that he just found a ball-shaped object, wrapped the shirt around it, and tried to pitch it into the trash incinerator?
The key to the trash room.
Whoever was on clip, so the only one the first.
And you'd have to get close to
Bam.
the incinerator in order.
No, that's wrong.
Got it! I like how their talents are actually coming into play here.
Hold on. I think I know how someone could dispose of the evidence.
I think I got it.
Without using the trash room key.
He used the crystal ball as like a baseball because he's a baseball dude. That's neat. I like that.
But if you can't get past the gate, you couldn't possibly turn on the incinerator, could you?
Nope, he's just a really good pitcher.
Yes, you could. If you used this.
If you use
kind of glass
a piece
ball?
of glass.
It's busted to hell.
Actually, it was supposed to be a crystal ball, but,
Alright, so that's how he's involved.
But how would you use it?
I got it! High five! Killer had to use the glass ball in a certain way, which was divine with it! Yes, look into the crystal ball, figure out how do I get away with murder?
Incinerator switch and threw the ball through a gap in the gate. All they had to do was hit that switch, and the incinerator would come to life.
Someone through a gap in the gate?
Remember what you said before, Hifumi?
I'm certain it was off the last time I was down here. Perhaps the Wicked Fairy.
Hifumi had the key, so the only way the incinerator could have been turned on without his knowledge was because the killer was able to hit the switch.
Ah,
without opening the gate.
okay. So maybe not the, so maybe he threw them both separately. He threw the shirt first, but because it's like flappy, it didn't quite make it into the incinerator. The sleeve started hanging out. Then he hit the thing with the ball.
Once they got the incinerator going, all they had to do was ball up the shirt and toss it in.
That part I believe less, because even if you ball up the shirt, it would still like flap about.
Hey, come on! What the hell is this?
All you have to do is look at the scene to know that the killer never actually went inside the trash room.
This is a bit, it's a bit on the side of a suspension of disbelief, but because we already know he's a baseball star, it makes sense.
The shards of broken glass, the incinerator left running, the piece of shirt that escaped the fire. If the killer had been on cleaning duty, the evidence would have been taken care of much more thoroughly.
Wait, no, just hold on.
But the distance from the gate to the incinerator has to be at least 30 feet, right?
Is that like the exact distance from a pitching mound to a batter's plate?
The pinpoint accuracy you'd need to throw a glass ball that far and hit something that small.
It's like you were a baseball pitcher.
Could someone really do that?
That's right. There's no way. It'd be impossible.
Difficult, absolutely. Impossible? I don't think so. Because the killer is...
Okay, I really like how they're weaving in the abilities of each person. It wouldn't have been much of a challenge at all for the killer, because they're the ultimate fanfic creator.
I got it! Because the killer is the ultimate baseball star. Isn't that right, Leon?
Dun dun dun!
Do you have any idea how stupid you sound right now?
A target 30 feet away would surely be little challenge for the ultimate baseball star.
This is absolutely the point where in Ace Attorney they had the breakdown.
You can't be serious. I'm not the killer! These goddamn shipper brains have got it all wrong, I'm telling you!
You still won't admit it? Okay then. Makoto, go ahead and review the incident one more time to make his crime perfectly clear.
If he's not the killer, he's not making a very good case for himself.
And with that, we can end this.
Listen to me! What the hell do you mean, end this?
Say what you want, Leon. But all the questions have been answered. And the truth has been revealed. Now here's what happened.
Closing argument's about to begin. Sure, tell me what's up. Every case has one last element to bring the class trial to an end. This is the closing argument. In this phase, you will give a complete summary of the case. You have to reproduce the flow of events for the case in the form of a comic book. Oh, comic book? However, you'll notice that in the comic there are a number of pieces missing. It's up to you to complete the comic using the provided truth panels. Also, if you take an aim at a missing section and press the left mouse button, holy cow! You'll get a hint that might lead to a breakthrough. Well then, good luck and have fun. Let's go! What the? What? Oh? So... Oh, there's more. Oh, there's... Oh, it's a manga. Okay. First... Okay, when I realized it was a manga, it became more clear. First, killer came in. Then, she tried to stab him. He had the knife behind... the sword behind him. She went again and he blocked it. Then, with the thing... She smacked her wrist, she dropped the knife. It's a very risque shot right there. The wrist is broken. Ran to the bathroom. Ran to the bathroom. Wait, what? Oh wait, this might not be right. Ran into the bathroom. You get 22 whole minutes to solve this, so I'm not too worried. Ran to the bathroom. That doesn't... It's not quite right. Something's not right here. It's the only thing that makes sense, though. Maybe this isn't used. Oh, he has the knife already. I'm just gonna say it's this for now, even though it doesn't make sense. She's already dead? What? Oh, okay, no. He has to use the screwdriver to get in. And then... kills her. She writes the thing while he's leaving. No, but then this. I feel like there's not enough empty spaces, though. Cleans the thing. Throws it into the thing. There's a piece left. Wait, no. Then he throws the thing. There's a piece left. Oh, I get it. This is like a meanwhile thing. Got it. Nope. He finds the thing, cleans up the room, and then while that's happening, she got her last thing. I think that's it. Comes in. What do you guys think? First he comes in. She's ready to kill him. He's like, what? He dodges. She tries to stab him. He's backed into a corner. He grabs the nearest thing he can find, blocks the knife, then counterattacks, smacks her in the wrist, making her drop the knife. She flees to the bathroom. This doesn't feel right, though. I don't know about it, just doesn't feel right. It's the only place it could go, though. Can't go in, so he opens the door with a screwdriver. She's now dead, and he cleans up. While she's dying, she writes the dying message. Then he throws the glass ball to turn on the incinerator. Now that the incinerator's on, he throws the ball in. And that's it. Is this a... This can't be the doorknob one because he's still outside. No! Wait, no, wait. Wait, yeah, the door's already broken here, you're right. But then what? Where does this go? Yeah, It's already dead looking in this page. But like this would go here, I feel, if she was stabbing her with the knife. There's no panel of stabbing her with a knife. Unless it's supposed to be this. It's weird because this is already like exactly this. It doesn't make sense. This is weird. I guess I'm going to try this. No, it doesn't make sense either. Like she's supposed to be. She already dropped the knife, so why is there still a dropping knife one? The thing that's weird to me is just like this, which had to have happened before she went into the bathroom, but doesn't really go anywhere else. Okay, these are the last things that don't make sense to me. The dropping knife one, the holding a knife while she's standing by the door. This makes the least sense to me. This I'm fairly certain on. Fairly certain that he gets back into the corner and then defends. So I think this is... The knife isn't important. Everything... Oh, I didn't even notice this one. Crap. So there's actually one that doesn't get used. I thought each one had to get used. Okay, this makes a little bit more sense now. Okay, got it. That's what makes sense now. Okay, I didn't realize there was like the crystal ball one. Okay, that was confusing. That confused me. I think I got it though. Okay, one more time. Comes in, back to his corner, blocks, then corners her. She runs into the door. He opens it with a screwdriver. Comes in, stabs her. Then she writes the name. She's dead. Oh, and the name's already visible here, so it has to be the writing the name one. Cleans up, grabs the ball, throws it. Dead. Okay, got it. This has got to be it.
The killer is you.
The one who actually committed.
One more look back at the case from the beginning.
Ooh, the music though.
Last night, the killer went to the room Sayaka was in. In other words, my room. From what we can tell, Sayaka invited that person there intending to kill them.
Dance party!
She attacked them with the knife she'd taken from the kitchen earlier.
Dang.
But then something happened that she wasn't prepared for. They grabbed the fake sword I put in my room and fought back.
Oof.
During the struggle, a strike from the sword broke Sayaka's right wrist. And that's when she lost her grip on the kitchen knife. Finding herself cornered, Sayaka panicked and ran into the bathroom. The killer went after her, but couldn't get the bathroom door open. What they didn't know was that my bathroom door got stuck easily, and there was a trick to opening it. Sayaka knew about that because I told her, but of course the killer had no way of knowing.
He assumed it was locked.
So instead, the killer forced the door open, took the kitchen knife.
So did he bring a screwdriver? Why?
And stabbed Sayaka.
Oof. That's a lot of blood for a stab.
But with what strength she had remaining, Sayaka left a dying message. To keep the killer from noticing, she wrote it on the wall behind her. And with that, all her strength was gone.
He went back to his room to get it. He had to have brought it, like, when she invited him over. Like he was intending to use it or something.
With Sayaka dead, the killer quickly began destroying the evidence.
Unless, well, I guess she was just trapped in the bathroom, so he did have time to actually, like, go get it. But then, if he left the room, he would have he closed the door behind him. And assuming the door auto-locks, then he would have been locked out. I had a toolkit in my room, but it was unopened.
First, they took off their shirt, which was covered in their victim's blood.
It said he went to get it? Oh, I guess the doors don't auto-lock then.
Then they took the lint roller in my room and cleaned up the entire area.
And he wouldn't have thought to look for the toolkit in my room because he thought it was Sayaka's room.
They wanted to make sure they got rid of any trace they'd ever been there.
This would have all fallen apart if he had noticed, if he had just like paid attention to what their rooms were beforehand.
Afterwards, the killer headed to the trash room to destroy their bloody shirt. They tried to burn the shirt using the incinerator there, but the trash room was blocked off by an especially sturdy gate, preventing access to the incinerator. So they came up with a plan to use Hiro's crystal ball, which he'd left in the laundry room.
Now this is just really coincidental.
The killer managed to throw the ball through the gap in the gate and hit the incinerator switch.
Everyone got the note about the tool and sewing kits? Yeah, but he thought it was a girl's room at the time, so he wouldn't have... If he got a toolkit, if he got a screwdriver, it would have been from his own room.
For any normal person, that'd be an impossible throw. But the killer had the confidence to take a shot. And that's because the killer was the ultimate baseball star.
Dang.
The crystal ball, thrown with absolute precision, hit the switch on the incinerator, which then quickly roared to life.
These segments are kind of reminding me of Osutake Wendan, also known as Elite Beat Agents. Imagine if the Elite Beat Agents were helping out with this situation.
Having destroyed the final piece of evidence, they left the area with, I imagine, a sigh of relief. But there was one thing they missed. Part of the shirt they'd thrown into the fire burnt away and fell out of the incinerator. The killer didn't notice this, and so left behind a piece of indisputable evidence.
Whoa. Oh my god. Space battle.
Isn't that right, Leon?
That's fucked up. He was just trying to defend himself, and he just he got caught up on all this.
It would appear that Hiro simply forgot his crystal ball in the laundry room. You went there to try and wash the blood out of your shirt, and that's where you saw it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I agree that the only place Leon could have gotten it from was from his own room. Considering that my toolkit was still there and unopened. It's just a little bit convenient that the doors don't automatically lock behind themselves. I guess doors in Japan don't do that.
Seeing the ball, you thought of a way to take care of everything.
So, Leon, Do you object to anything that's been said?
Do I object? Hell yes, I object! Of course I do! I object! I object! I object!
Objection! I object! I find that very objectionable.
I mean, all of this is just a bunch of stupid theories. You need evidence. Where's the evidence?
He should have just left and told everybody about her trying to kill him. Yeah. I bet if it wasn't for the whole killing rule, he wouldn't have tried the counter killer.
Without evidence, it's all bullshit. It's bullshit and I refuse to acknowledge it.
Well then, I guess this is as good a time as any to present the evidence that proves you did it.
Evidence!
Makoto, I believe you're in possession of that evidence.
I have the evidence? What? Me? The main character? Your first bullet time battle is about to begin? Bullet! Sometimes during a class trial, your opponent simply won't want to hear what you have to say. When it happens, you'll engage them in a head-to-head battle. We like to refer to this as the bullet time battle, aka the BTB BTW. During the BTB, you want to destroy the opponent's statements in time with a rhythm? Hey everybody, welcome back to Rhythm Heaven. Match your button presses with each tempo marker as they move across the screen and reach the center. Button presses. Press the right mouse button to lock onto an opponent's statement. Destroy the statement you've locked onto with the left mouse button as the tempo marker reaches the center. I think I get it? This is a bit awkward. Use this method to deal damage to your opponent. If you can't pull it off, you'll be the one in pain. Tempo up. Does Japan have to make everything a rhythm game? Do this consecutively, you'll start a combo. Keep it going and you'll initiate a tempo up. If you keep missing, you get tempo down. Tempo changes, does the timing. Watch out for that. Deal enough damage and the weak spot statement will appear. Then you can press the left mouse to shoot it down with a truth bullet like any other statement. If you shoot it fast enough, you'll come out victorious. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you fail. Good luck, have fun. Okay, Japan.
When the killer removed the screws from the doorknob, they didn't use anything from your room to do it. Instead, they must have used something that belonged to them.
They used something of their own to remove the screws. Could it have been?
You. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Stupid, 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 stupid.
I have to show indisputable evidence that Leon is the killer. I need to figure it out. Alright, so this is where they're saying that Leon took his own toolkit. Again, did not know that until now. This information that was only presented to me now.
Where's your proof? You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me.
What?
Stupid. You
Oh, I'm already going.
Stop talking. Shut up. Where's your proof?
Oh, I get it now.
You kidding me? Not a chance. You lie. Shut up.
This is kind of silly. This has really nothing to do with anything.
You kidding me? Not a chance. It wasn't me. Stupid. You lie. Stop talking.
This is not really related to anything.
Where's your proof?
This should prove it.
That was stupid. I thought you had to like aim at the things.
The screws on the bathroom doorknob were removed.
That was completely unnecessary. Oh, Japan.
I wonder what kind of tool the killer used to remove them.
I mean, it had to be a screwdriver, right?
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure the toolkits we got each had one inside.
The toolkits that the guys got.
That must be what he used. There aren't any other tools anywhere.
Ah, and if we check his toolkit and the screwdriver's gone, we know.
But the toolkit in my room had clearly never been used.
That's because the culprit didn't know it was your room. They thought they were in Sayaka's room.
There you go.
Only the boys got toolkits, so the killer naturally assumed there wouldn't be one in there.
Okay, then whose toolkit did the killer use?
His own.
Stupid, stupid, stupid!
It's okay, Leon. You can stop talking now.
It had to be their very own toolkit.
Stupid, 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 stupid!
Leon, would you mind showing us your toolkit? If I'm right about this, then
I like how calm they are about all this, while Leon is just yelling his head off.
the screwdriver will show some evidence of being used.
He used Stupid's toolkit. He's just telling us the answer, guys.
Stupid! Huh?
And if you say you used it for something else, you'll have to explain exactly when, where, and why.
And let me say this right now. I lost it isn't an excuse at this point.
Stupid.
It was Stu. Oh god. There's the Ace Attorney breakdown.
So, you have no rebuttal?
There we have it.
Then it would seem we are finished here.
What a shame. I was looking forward to what Baseball Guy had to do in the future. A. Your final grade, A. You fail. Poor Leon. He wasn't even intending to kill anybody that night.
Looks like you've reached your verdict. Then are we ready to cast our votes?
Oh yeah, that's right. He had a dream of doing music when he got out of here. Just ruined.
You all have a lever in front of you. Use it to make your selection. Oh, just to remind you all, make triple sure you vote for someone. You wouldn't want to be punished for something so minor, right? Okay, then let's get excited!
Get punished for not voting, huh?
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice? Or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
What? Why is it gambling? Guilty, jackpot. Sure?
Uh-oh. Looks like you got it right on the money. The blackened in this case, the one that killed Sayaka, was none other than Leon Kuwata.
Huh?
Oof.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on a second. Leon, did you really kill Sayaka? I don't know, what did we just prove in court?
But
I don't believe it.
You son of a bitch!
You son of a bitch! What the hell is wrong with you?
I didn't have a choice.
It was kill or be killed.
So, that's why...
I killed her first.
None of you are any different!
One wrong step and you'd be the one standing here. It was complete chance that I wound up like this.
I was just... unlucky. That's all.
Yeah.
Hey, come on!
You expect me to just accept my death? Things become clear. It really wasn't kill or be killed. No, it wasn't. You could have just, like, gone back to your room and everything would be fine. You just, like, say that Sayaka tried to kill you. The evidence is that, like, there was a scuffle, her wrist is broken. Like, there's no... I mean, the worst that could happen is that, like, you get accused of, like, assaulting her, but then they can figure that out in some kind of other way. All you had to do was walk away, yeah. Decision we made was right after all, but when I think about that, honestly, I'd be better off if we'd been wrong. Because if what we came up with really is the truth, then that truth is Sayaka was trying to frame me. But even if that's true, I can't say she was wrong. After all, the mastermind... Well, because of that video. Yeah, Sayaka probably wouldn't try to kill him again. Yeah, it makes it weird when you have to decide on punishment besides death. Like, if everybody knows she tried to kill him, what would they do? Just, like, hide from her all the time? Even I couldn't handle what I saw in there. If I was her and the video actually had something to do with me, I can't even imagine. Well, presumably it'd be like what happened with your family. Celeste knew the moment. The way she saw she was acting, she knew she was gonna snap. Obviously.
Why? Why?
They could just tie her up and just leave her to die, I guess? I mean, that's just pretty much the same thing as just killing her. Or maybe, like, lock her in the trash room. Since that's the only thing that has, like, a functioning lock, apparently. The only thing that mattered, that was more important to her than anything else. Her dreams. Her friends. They had to see something like that happen to them. And Sayaka did whatever it took to reach that dream. I mean it. Even some things that weren't so pleasant. And that's why Sayaka, for the friends that meant so much to her, that's why she betrayed me. So when she said,
No matter what happens, please always be there for me. I need you on my side.
she wants to frame me. She was lying to me from the very beginning. She was using me. I thought about that at that part where you're supposed to pick a bird that assaulted her in the past. I kind of had a feeling that no matter what you picked, the game would say you were right. And I thought that was just like the game being like, yeah, you just choose what happens. But no, it's because it didn't happen, and she's just like, yeah, that's what attacked me, totally. Is that why she talked to me in the first place? I guess I'll never know. Because there's nothing I can do to ask her what she was thinking. Once you're dead, that's that.
Boy, howdy! The entertainment industry must sure be terrifying, huh? I mean, to try and kill someone just because of those relationships.
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
She seemed so nice and lovely on the outside, but inside, she descended into pure madness.
What did you say?
Phew.
I understand. Really, I do. Yep. You're in utter despair thanks to Sayaka's betrayal, right? Compassion, intimacy, love. The stronger those feelings, the stronger the despair when they collapse.
Stop screwing with us. This is all your fault. Sayaka being forced to do something like that. All of it. Everything. It's all your fault. Suddenly, in a frenzy, I lunged at Monokuma. But
That's enough.
that's bad. Don't violence. Do not violence the Monokuma. The grip was like iron, strong enough. I was sure it would leave a bruise.
Calm down.
You really want to make your enemies pay for what they've done. You need to let go of it for now. Damn it!
Ba-bum, ba-bum.
Ah, that was a close one. I thought for sure you were gonna give me a good walloping. Just barely avoided punishment, you did.
Yes, indeed.
Now then, since you so magnificently revealed the identity of the killer during the class trial, the blackened Leon Kawata will receive his punishment.
Punishment?
His pun punishment.
You mean execution?
There you go.
Wait a second!
I didn't have a choice. I had to kill her.
Yeah, that's it.
I was just protecting myself in the heat of the moment. It was self-defense. Not after she fled into the bathroom, it wasn't.
Is that okay?
How exactly was it self-defense? If Kyoko ever murders someone, since she's so good at figuring out and being a detective, good luck catching her, right? When you first went into the bathroom, did you or did you not use your very own toolkit? After she'd shut herself in the bathroom, you went out of your way to head back to your own room, then you came all the way back, broke into the bathroom and killed her. Am I wrong?
Do you understand?
Do you? You had any a number of chances to stop what you were doing, but you chose not to. Is it not because you had an unclouded intent to commit murder?
So, that's why...
No, that's not... Stop it. I've had enough of this.
Oh,
Oh, are you sure?
You were closer to her than anyone, were you not? Apparently not in reality. He killed your precious Sayaka. Do you understand it? Can't say Leon is solely to blame. Of course, I don't plan on blaming Sayaka either. Because the one to blame is him.
Twa?
If it weren't for you, this never would have happened to Sayaka, or Leon, or any of us. We shouldn't be fighting each other. We'd be fighting against the one who put us in this situation. The mastermind.
Unbelievable.
Uh-oh! Did you awaken to your sense of justice?
Hey,
Well, it just so happens that there's nothing more unethical than an unwavering sense of justice. After all, it's people with that sort of mentality that perpetuate war all over the world. Is that the kind of justice that's awakened within you?
Shut up!
Okay, well, anyway, more importantly,
Chills, chills, kills!
let's hurry up and get to what everyone's been waiting for! The punishments!
I'm begging you, please, don't do this.
Hey, come on now.
No more begging, no more excuses, you must pay the penalty for breaking the rules. Society demands it.
Stop, please.
The only rule he broke was getting found out. Killing people is apparently completely allowed.
Now then, I prepared a very special punishment.
Both cases were premeditated. Yep. These people cannot handle themselves.
No, 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 no.
What was that? Ultimate baseball something? Ultimate baseball punishment?
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time.
Ooh.
No!
So already I see at the result of each case, at least 2 people will die. The person who got killed, and then the killer. Game over. Leon has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. You guys feel bad for him? Me too. He's just trying to follow the rules. What? Oh. Jesus. Is that really necessary? He's gonna get rug burn. Oh, it's baseball. Pelted by balls. Hey, wait a minute. This was in the intro. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 1,000 blow. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that... The Monokuma music! Yeah, that's gonna rupture your organs for sure. My god. That was brutal. He used base bullet. Nash, this is not the right time! This. Fatality. Jesus. I got chills. What we saw, that was the true face of despair. I mean, if we can't call it that, what else could we call it? Sound Under, hey, what's up?
Extreme!
Monokuma.
Man, my adrenaline is pumping right out of control! What? What's going on?
I can't take
it
anymore. Do we really have to keep doing this? I just can't take it.
Well,
hey, if you don't like it, all you gotta do is swear to cut all ties with the outside world and accept living here forever. But that's only if every single one of you can get on board with that.
They're guessing that everyone is going to die by their ultimate title. Something related to their ultimate title. Probably. Which is, I wonder if you can guess who is actually going to die by punishment by what they're ultimate at. Like, Junko supposedly died. Ultimate Fashionista. How do you die like that? Die by, like, a corset that pinches you in half?
Damn you!
Man, fuck you! Why the fuck are you doing all this evil shit to us?
What the heck?
Evil? You make it sound like I'm some dark, awful secret society type guy.
Say what?
Or in this case, a dark, awful secret society type of bear.
Well...
So why are you putting an upstanding young citizen like me through such a grueling ordeal?
Hey,
It seems like you're just trying to use common sense to make sense of something that doesn't make sense.
Spears can be fashionable. Ah, yeah.
That's like trying to put a mile on a scale. I just don't think that's possible. Hey, I don't think what you're saying and what I'm saying quite fit together.
Shit. Piece of shit. I don't know who you are, but I'm gonna pound your ass into the ground. No pounding ass on this stream.
You must really hate me to get so angry, huh? What if you do that? You're barking way at the wrong tree. What happened because more than one of you decided you wanted to get out, right? No matter how much time passes, you can't cut free of your regrets from the outside world. You're to blame. Of course we can't cut free of the outside world. Being trapped in this insane place? You're trapped, are you? Well, I'm sure once you learn all the mysteries of the school, your thinking will change for sure. You'll think, boy, isn't it so wonderful how we can all get to live here forever?
What does this mean?
What are you trying to say?
Hey,
I feel like there's some deeper meaning hidden in there. Just like before.
Thrills, chills, kills!
Let's get to the punishment. That's what everyone's waiting for.
hey,
When you say everyone, who exactly are you referring to?
Sorry, I said everything I've got to say. I need to save some of the fun for later.
Just like that, he was gone. The first trial's over. He left us there, overwhelmed by a nightmare turned reality. Jeez. Even after he was gone, we stood there forever, unable to move. We stood there forever, and we eventually died standing in that spot. The end. Actually, no, it wasn't that long, I think. Okay, good. Everyone just lost their sense of time. We were all too scared. Scared of being alone. Whoever murders next is stupid. Good point. Or maybe they're just really, really desperate to get out of here. Because after seeing all that, they just want to have nothing to do with it. Too adorable. No one even tried to speak. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. Nobody answer me, but I wonder if there's a future point in the game, in these game series, where like you actually have to try to commit your own murder to end it off. Again, don't answer that. Their faces were stone, their voices dead. But it was in that moment.
just a second.
Makoto, can I talk to you for a second? She moved in close and whispered into my ear. And hot. What?
Makoto.
Before we head back, something I want to talk to you about. It's about Sayaka, isn't it? I'm surprised you figured it out.
Listen.
I told you before the class trial started. You had to figure out the mystery of this case yourself. You wanted me to realize how Sayaka betrayed me by myself, didn't you? Thought never even crossed my mind. I feel like such a fool becoming such an easy target like that.
It's true.
Sayaka meant to double-cross you. That's a fact that you could never change. But even till the very end, she wasn't sure of her decision. That's why. As she lay dying, she was thinking of you. She was thinking of me? can't just say something like that. I mean, there's no way you can know that. Only Sayaka would know for sure, and we can't ask her now.
However...
Even if you can't ask her, you can infer it, don't you think? Her final thought was how she could protect you. Haru.
So...
The fact that she used her last ounce of energy to leave her dying message proves it. If she didn't care what happened to you, she would never have left that message. Maybe she just wanted to get back at the person who had killed her.
Certainly.
That's certainly one possibility, but I don't think that's what it was.
Anyway...
She was... uncertain. She wasn't sure she could kill someone or deceive you. Which is why her plan failed. Her hesitation attracted failure.
Right.
It's almost ironic when you think about it. Why are you telling me all this? Because you're the kind of person who can overcome this. Because you can move past the deaths of your friends, Sayaka and Leon, and keep moving forward. I don't know if Leon was really my friend.
Correct.
Without someone like that, the others would never be able to break free of such a desperate situation. Move past their deaths? I could never do that. Gonna have to, a lot of people are gonna die. No. I'm gonna carry them with me the rest of my life. How can I possibly move past something like that? Leon, Sayaka, I'll carry them with me forever. I kinda feel bad for not hanging out with Leon ever. I'll carry their memories with me wherever I go. So instead of forgetting them, you're choosing the hard road. Well, I have high expectations for you. And as she says that, she revealed the smallest smile.
Hey.
By the way, I have to admit I'm curious. How did you know I wanted to talk to you about Sayaka? Oh, well, I'm psychic.
What?
Huh? Kidding. I just have pretty good intuition. Yay! That was good. Oh! It just shows who's dead. I like that. To be continued. Oh my god, I've almost been streaming for 4 hours. I got the despair bat. What, I can like give somebody Leon's bat? That's kind of sad. I want to save the data. Yes, I do, because I am really over time. Dance party! Oh, no, this is too far. I'm gonna have to call it here, folks. That was great. I love that part. That was really good. That trial. That is how a trial should go. There was a premise, there was evidence, and we just figured it all out organically. I really like that. That's good writing. I have faith in these series now. Oh man, that means I have to play the entire series and probably stream it all too. What have I done? What have I done? My god. But anyway, I gotta call it. I gotta go prepare to sleep soon. Because it is way over time. High fives everybody. Chat, we all did it together, and there was a weird rhythm section. Yeah, sure. That rhythm section. But that was definitely a roller coaster ride of emotions, and I'm glad that I was able to share that with all of you guys. So, thank you all for watching. Gonna have to finish this another time. If I stream tomorrow, it probably won't be this. I'll probably play an indie game because I'm supposed to play another one of those each week, and I didn't do it today. I usually do it on Wednesdays. But if you're interested tomorrow, catch me playing an indie game. I think I know which one I'll be playing. And then maybe a bit of Salmon Run on Splatoon 2, because my friends have been wanting to play that. That's my plan for tomorrow, and I'm sticking to it. In the meantime, you can also check out Whiff Gaming on YouTube. You can also check out my YouTube channel for past streams. If you're not already followed, follow me for notifications on when I'm streaming. You can also follow on Twitter for I also tweet when I stream. And everyone have a good night. Good night to everyone. Good night to every member of chat. Celeste, good night. Nash, good night. Sylveon, good night. Everyone who's still here, have a good night. Don't sleep. I mean, do sleep. Sleep now. Okay, bye. Night.